Hi, this is Hank, the Angry Dwarf. Well, you. Why am I so angry? Well, goddamn business is it of yours. I think all of you people who listen to Howard Stern can go take a flying and your people mean nothing to me. You're like crap. If only I could reach you from the top of the Howard Stern building. You listening to the Howard Stern show, climb to the top of the building and jump off. And hopefully all of you will die.
Thanks. I didn't want to get started with this, but maybe I'll do it for a couple of seconds. There were some guys outside. Robin got confronted by them downstairs, and so did Gary, Baba Fooey. They have a rock band, and they can't understand how I'm not putting their rock band on the soundtrack.
Well, they know why, because you haven't heard them, but they know if you hear them, you'll stop everything and put them on their soundtrack.
And that's always funny to me. But these guys are the Jesus Twins. And they're downstairs yelling at Gary and calling him an idiot.
And they're calling gorilla names, and, you just can't even get out of the building right now because of them.
Because they even have bodyguards, but these guys aren't even known yet, but they think they're famous.
The bodyguards were calling you names. The manager was calling me names. The bodyguard was going, why is Howard being such an a-hole? Like, they're just the worst jerks.
Yeah.
But you should see, this bodyguard is bigger than All Outdoors. It's like, where did they get him, and how do they afford him?
And why would these guys need a bodyguard?
I would love to know how they make money.
They don't. Do they?
Well, I mean...
They have a manager. There's a guy standing there who does all their talking for them.
Really?
Yeah, but he can't be any good because he doesn't know how to do things right. Like, he thinks showing up at 5:30 in the morning... You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know who to call or anything.
As I walked through the door, I was like, well, that looks like a pretty decent organization, but why would they do this if they were anybody?
See, Grillo's body...
Well, you're saying that the guy doesn't know how to do anything right, but meanwhile, he got them down here, and they are going to get on the show.
We're putting them on just solely to hear their music and let them know how much they suck.
Really?
Yeah. I think.
Well, what if they're good?
They're not. But I didn't need to listen to the record to know that.
Really?
I could tell. I could look at them and tell they suck.
Really?
They have, like, stars attitudes, like, without being stars.
Yeah, big stars.
All right, let me meet these guys.
Really
the manager called up and said, who want to speak to the hook nose? I mean, that's why, you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
The manager said that?
Yeah.
And this would all be really stupid if they were goofing or being shticky, but they're not. They really aren't.
All right, let me meet these guys.
Bring them in. I got it.
Because they kept, every time you try to tell them, no, I didn't try to tell them anyway, anything, but, I mean, they just keep saying, tell Howard that we're here. Like, they know you.
They want you, they know that your CD for the movie soundtrack is at the factory being pressed.
Yeah.
And they want you, they know that when you hear this song, you're going to tell them to stop the pressing.
Really?
And put this song on it.
You're kidding.
No,
I'll destroy millions of dollars worth of pressing.
Right.
And here are the Jesus Twins.
Hey, come around this way, guys.
This is the only show you got to get past a stutter, a monkey, and a gorilla.
They have to... Well, you guys understand that a lot of people...
Yo, Crackhead, once you leave, the interview's over.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait a second. Let Crackhead can sit there. Come on, Crackhead.
Get out of here. What do you think, I'm Captain Jenks calling you up to me for a phone call? Get out of here. No, you. Come on, douche. Come on, douche. Your time's up.
Yeah.
No, I'll have a fight between Crackhead Bob and the Jesus.
Guys, you don't want to get into a fight with Crackhead Bob, trust me.
Likable guys, Howard. No offense, but taking up space. Listen, man, you had your time. Get off the show.
Well, we want him here, though. We like him.
He's our guest. This is our house.
Yeah, we like Crackhead Bob.
Listen, am I on?
Yeah.
Because I can't hear myself.
That's all right. You haven't said anything.
Guy? Where's the bald guy? I can't hear myself.
Well, let me ask you this. You guys have a band. And as Gary says, I mean, at some point you have to have some sort of recognition factor, or you have to do something to somehow get acclaim. But you guys are already having rock star attitudes, and you haven't done anything yet.
Howard.
What have you done?
Let me tell
you take that cigarette and put it out. It's killing me.
Killing you?
Yeah, give it to Gary.
It's killing you worse, but we don't want to die.
Yeah.
Whoopi, when I want your comments, I'll ask for them. Listen.
Yeah.
Howard, we are here on business.
Yeah.
We came across the country. I didn't come here for monkey face to get in my way.
Right.
I told him I'm going up. He said, guys, it's the Jesus Twins or nothing. I want my manager in here.
No, they wanted to bring the whole entourage in.
Jesus Twins or nothing. Well, go home.
I said the Jesus Twins will go home.
Right.
They're telling me who's coming in.
I want my manager here, and I want my security.
Have you guys had your band?
You need security, Brian.
I need security. This monkey might attack me again like he did in the elevator. He almost took. He
really?
The doors open. I had to get. I almost told my security guard to take care of him.
You two guys are the gayest couple I've ever seen.
Right. Why don't you get a... I had to stare at him trying to get him to show for 3 hours.
Let's not talk. Let's listen to your loser music.
Music will wind up on the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys really convinced I will hear this music?
Yes.
And you are really convinced?
Listen, if you want me to criticize the album, I'm more than happy to.
All right.
You haven't heard the album.
I don't give it. That's it. LL Cool J.
Yeah.
He's not a musician. He's a sitcom star. You said it was breaking the rules? Why don't you just get Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on there?
LL Cool J's song.
That's intellectually stimulating for Howard Stern.
LL Cool J's song is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
Breaking the rules. Is that what the
You haven't heard the song yet?
This is Beavis and Butthead soundtrack.
I don't care what. I don't care about the Beavis and Butthead. I am telling you.
Fleabag criticized you. Where are your balls?
All I can tell you. All I can tell you is.
I figured I'd join you on the gangbang.
I heard the song, and no, not your song. I haven't heard it yet. I'm going to listen to your song. You can say what you want about LL Cool J, Flea, Red Hot Chili Peppers. The song is good.
You got Chewbacca singing a vocal?
Hey guys,
who's Chewbacca?
Hey Jesus,
who are you calling Chewbacca?
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, the guy's a genius.
He sucks. They're not musicians.
Oh, for God's sake!
Green Day
You are a musician.
Wait a minute, you haven't sold a record yet.
I am the innovator of music. Listen to me. Shut up. Ozzy Osbourne should have been superannuated years ago.
All right,
the guy's like 75. And Perry Farrell, he's an impresario. He's not a musician. He hasn't played a gig in years.
He's no good either.
They all suck.
They all suck. Okay.
You are the only guys who are good.
All right, here's your song. Let's hear your song.
Your audience caters to 18 to 50, and you have Green Day appeals to New Kids on the Block crowd.
Well, listen, Green Day.
They suck in the times of all these bands. Bush was in the studio. They suck.
You're saying everyone sucks. I don't mind that you say everyone sucks.
Why is it you guys have not been discovered?
We are discovered.
By who?
Right now.
Oh, there was Howard. They were throwing around a big name. The manager was telling me that the guy that manages Janet Jackson is in charge of them, and he made a call to your label.
You're a dick. That was an act to get in, you retard. Get him out of here. He's so dumb.
Howard, you have to see the video. If you don't think they look gay now, you should see these two homos running around in cornrows.
This dick doesn't know what. No, listen.
Are you guys wearing cornrows in your video?
Homo. You guys just kiss each other in the video.
Listen,
are you guys obviously you're twin brothers, right?
When you create a new trend,
right?
There's always going to be criticism at first because you're doing something original.
Right.
Yeah, that's original. Because you know Milli Vanilli never did what you do in that video, you loser.
This douchebag doesn't realize that we're the best dancers, the best singers, and the best songwriters in the country now.
You're adequate at all of those and bad at some of them.
Why am I listening to this douchebag? Play the song.
All right, let's hear this.
I just have stuff in my head.
That's real funny, dickhead. What is it? And Fred, one cuckoo sound effect. I didn't like where you pulled on the phone. Last time I was on the air. Shut the crap off!
All right, this is the retard song. This is a retard thing.
Fred, last time he called in. Last time I called you in on, he played cuckoo music, right?
Right.
Yeah, I got security. Paid an extra $50.
We have talked to these people before.
Yeah. Fred, these are the guys. These are the guys who got on the Tonight Show. Remember, they called us. They got on the Tonight Show. Tell that story again. What happened? You got on the.
I told it enough.
How did you get on the Tonight Show? Just do it quick.
Leno gave it. Would you shut up? Jay was at a Kinko. He's so annoying. Would you get why? I'm not like this is not stiff.
Gary, move back.
Get him out of here. His bad breath. Now listen.
Your bad hair.
Right.
Right.
Now. You done?
Crackhead Bob laughs at you.
Bob, you like these guys?
No.
Bob is.
No, you!
I have no time for your game.
Bob, easy.
I'm getting out of here.
Bob, easy.
I got security paid. You want me to kick your ass?
All right, Bob, easy.
The old Bob showing his face.
Yeah, right.
What, do they have rich parents or something?
Shut up. Listen. Listen. Are you kidding? Robin gave us the whole. This is Gary. I get tons of CDs. The CDs are going in the trash. I said, let Howard Stern hear the CD. He goes, I threw them out, guys. This is from the hotel.
Right.
I said, listen, douchebag, I'm getting on the air. And he's like.
Well, I'll tell you something. I am always open to listening to new music. I am not closed to it.
That is why I told everyone. This is why I'll send.
But tell me, what's going to?
It's called.
Now, how come I haven't heard of you guys before? I mean,
the only time we heard of you
on the show 6 months ago.
No, but you were on the show because you crashed the Leno show.
23 years
old. You
old.
did. You're 23 years old, and you're musicians.
Right.
And what do you play?
We both sing.
You both sing and dance.
And we write the songs.
Okay.
No instruments? You guys are playing instruments? No, I'm just asking.
What are you, Kurt Loder? Get out of here. Posers.
Yeah, big posers.
Who is that in the background?
Easy.
These two douches don't realize that the studio changed, so they can't be seen on the East Coast. And they think they're still part of the show. Fred, why don't you play some wedding music? We'll all get aroused thinking of your wife.
Yeah.
I can kick both your asses.
That's it. You couldn't even stand up to the guy who's kissing your wife.
Oh, really?
Right in the studio. You're a pussy.
Yeah, that's right. That's why your music won't be on the soundtrack, because you're so brilliant.
That's Howard's decision.
But you guys realize the soundtrack... No, listen to me. The soundtrack has already been pressed.
I don't care. You don't understand that. The soundtrack you have right now, you might as well put out fart.
It is fantastic. It is fantastic.
It's not fantastic.
Can we hear their music?
Let's hear your music. All right, let's tell you what. Let me take a break. Let's just calm down.
I have to leave.
I can't. Spend time?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right, I don't want to spend time with them. I'll play the song right now. Okay, here we go.
The music's got to be a relief from them.
All right. I got here. This tape 2 or 1?
Tape 2.
Okay. Let's hear what you
don't
guys...
cut it off in the middle. I don't want to hear dumb... I don't need your comments in the middle. I don't need your voice.
No. Don't worry, guys.
Don't tell me how to do the show. Don't tell me how to do the show.
Howard, don't worry. The music stands on its own.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It's as funny as they are.
Really? It's that bad?
He's so stupid.
It's frighteningly mediocre.
Really?
He's so mad that we got past his dumb...
No, who got you? I got you in, you idiot.
Yeah, you got me, and he was like... He's like... Come on in, guys. And he hung up the phone. I didn't even know if he was setting up for the police to show up and arrest us, because he called at least 100 times. Our manager.
All right, let's see. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if your music is, as Baba Booey says, frighteningly mediocre.
Frighteningly original and innovative.
All right.
You never heard anything like this
before.
Yeah, shut up.
Get him out of here. Do I need him here criticizing my music? Get him out of here. Bad enough we got him here. Get him back.
Hey, Jesus, I'm everyman. I'm the guy you're trying to
You're
offend.
everything.
I'm in your demo.
I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I'm talking now. I don't need you.
Yeah.
You were my bitch for a few hours, and now you're gone.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What's the matter, Crackhead?
I'm going to relax.
Oh, boy.
You're going to relax. All right. Well, maybe Crackhead will like
you
it.
might like the music.
No.
You don't already like it.
No.
You can't understand. He's retarded.
Yeah.
What?
You won't understand. You won't understand. Take it easy. You won't understand the lyrics. You won't understand the lyrics. Fred, Jackie, and Baba Booey won't understand it. The only people who understand it is
Crackhead, will you understand the music?
Yeah, I will.
You will.
I will.
All right. Here we go. All right. Let's listen to it. Everyone calm down, all right? You're coming in here hostile. All right, here we go. What?
I had to deal with Monkey Face for 3 hours trying to strangle me in the elevator.
These guys went on the Tonight Show.
No, if I wasn't in such a
Just remind me, how did you get into the Tonight Show?
If I wasn't in such a magnanimous mood, I'd need Gary right in the balls in the elevator.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me something. Remind me how you got on the Tonight Show again.
Same way we got on here. What do you mean? We were singing.
Yeah.
And they did a videotape of us singing, like pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Before the show. So we get to the show, and Jay's like stroking us, patronizing us, just saying like, they brought us into the sound room, and it's like, dude,
they're treating you lousy.
Right.
Yeah. So then Jay, these guys are irritated by everything. So then Jay, somehow during the taping of the show, you ran up on stage during the taping.
Let me help you out, Howard.
Go ahead.
No, let me just very quickly. So they didn't end up being on the show.
I remember they told the story badly the last time.
They didn't end up being on the show. So Jay was kind enough
on the show.
to give them. They took their tape and put them on the show, but not them live. So Jay was kind enough to give them tickets to sit in the audience, the balcony.
Right.
Now say
he put us in the balcony because I said before the taping, I said, "Hey Jay, we're going to go on the stage and do a little singing with the band." And he's like, "Well, maybe next time, guys. Maybe next time." I'm like, "Maybe this time."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Get these guys seats in the balconies."
Yeah.
And I go, and we're thinking, how are we going to jump on stage from the balcony? There was two old wimp grandmas sitting in front of us.
But you ended up on stage, didn't you? You ran down and you ran up on stage, and Jay had you thrown out of the building.
And Jay turned his back to the audience.
Right.
And
all right. Here we go.
And they edited you out, right?
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, he's like, the band from the lot. I'm Helen Kushner, and we're never allowed back.
Believe me, after you leave here, it's the same here. You're banned from here.
Right. We'll be on the soundtrack.
All right, let's hear your music. Everyone calm down. Let's see. What is the name of the song, by the way?
Feel My Ubiquity.
Feel My Ubiquity. All right, here we go.
Speaking of the people.
Here we go.
What's up, Jackie? Shut up, Dick.
Love boat.
Shut up, sorry.
We won't hear your song if you use that language.
Here comes the lyrics. Quiet!
you have to protect us from them.
All right, can I comment now?
No.
Can I say something?
Douchebag, you think I'm Melrose Larry Green? I'll kick your ass.
Wait, easy. Sit down. Guys, relax.
Here's our security.
Guys, sit down and relax.
We got a bunch of people who want to fight in here.
Crackhead Bob was grabbing. Wait, sit down. You guys got to learn how to. You can't get up and start attacking people.
Screwed up.
What happened? You got upset because Fred played the vomit sound effect?
Jackie thinks he can throw paper at me. This isn't Melrose Larry Green, you douchebag. I'll come over there and break your nose.
Yeah. Right. All right. Easy.
He has talent.
Easy. All I know is Crackhead Bob took his one bad hand and was holding everybody. Yeah, sit down, boys. Come on. Sit down. Come on. Crackhead, sit there, sit quiet.
I see why they need bodyguards.
No wonder you guys need bodyguards. You guys are real rock stars. First of all, let's discuss this as rational people.
What do you mean you can't? Look at the lyrics. You guys are like little losers back there. You're not even on the show.
That's exactly right. Let's talk about your music.
Right. Nobody said. Wait.
You didn't play the song. You played the first verse.
All right.
And it was awesome.
Listen to me.
We made it through the first verse.
Where's your music? You're in your basement still. You haven't done anything.
You want to know something? It's better in my basement.
You haven't done anything. You're a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
You are not a musician.
That's why I'm here, and that's why you're struggling.
You're a sound effects man. You press a button. You press a button. How is that talent?
Fred opened for Ozzy. Who'd you open for?
Let's play
exactly. Who'd you open
a ding dong sound.
Why do you guys have to? Why is everyone attacking each other?
These guys are getting on my nerves.
Okay. All right. Here's
Continue the song.
I'm enjoying it.
The most obnoxious people we have.
I like these guys. I don't know. Am I crazy?
Continue the song.
Wait a second. Hold it now. Everyone just calm down. Hold on a second.
How long did it take you to write this song?
You guys listen to the show. You know that we don't just play a whole song.
Listen. Hey, read the lyrics.
Let me see the lyrics. Let me see the lyrics. Hold on a second. Let me see that.
Who wrote it? You write together?
Yes.
Let me see what the lyrics are, because I'm having a hard time understanding it. You understand? First of all, you got to understand something. The album's already pressed.
If I were you and I heard this song,
you would stop the press.
I would delay the movie.
Really? You would delay the whole movie?
Delay the whole entire production.
Let me see these lyrics here.
You're going to like him in a fight with you.
That was the scariest thing I ever saw. You guys are getting up to fight.
What do you mean? Why not?
What's the matter with you? And you guys don't look like you can fight that. I mean, Robin can beat you guys up. Now, stop it. Indigenous to New York City, where the pigeons here all know my name. The incense is burning, patchouli on the street. I smell transvestites and bums. The aggregate so complete.
Stop the press.
Keep going.
Stop the press.
All right, it's going to become clear in the next verse.
Up to the coast to D.C. and Philly. It's redolent of all the history here. Brotherly love, but I'm a misanthrope. I crack the Liberty Bell. Piss on the Washington Post.
Right. Read the next verse.
Don't try and stop me now. Ooh, have to knock you down. Yeah, don't try to stop me now. Ooh, have to knock you down.
Continue.
It's 3:02 a.m. in Los Angeles. I hear they legalized my favorite plant. In the city of plastic, sycophants in mass, they'll give an unctuous smile, then F you right in the...
The lyrics just flow.
What is douchebag? The lyrics just flow. Now they're flowing. Because this douchebag doesn't understand the English language. He doesn't...
because ubiquitous is a word you hear in a lot of rock songs.
Right, we're innovators. We're innovators to the music industry, you douche. Go on.
All right, let me finish. Let me hear a little more of this song. All right?
Go ahead.
All right. It's the first time we ever played a song on the air, and the two artists got up and tried to beat up Fred. And Crackhead Bob had to step in.
That's it.
Boy, Crackhead, you know how to fight. He grabbed one of the Jesus brothers.
His arm is a club, Howard.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yes, it's ready to use it as a club.
What did you do? You grabbed the Jesus brother by the coat. Right. Well, this guy can fight. He got nothing to live for.
He'll beat you with one arm.
Right.
Enough with the crap. Let's get to the song.
You heard him. You won't know.
All right. Let me hear a little more of the song, and then I'm going to ask you guys to leave, and I'll decide what I'm going to do with this song. All right? Is that fair?
Is it possible
Yeah.
that you could like the song and want somebody else to perform it?
Best singers in Los Angeles. How does that mean?
I just asked a question.
What are you saying? If I like this song, maybe have somebody...
Maybe you could take them as songwriters.
Oh, songwriters. What the hell is she talking about?
You're the big...
We're the best entertainers, not the biggest.
I was just
guys.
wondering.
Right.
Howard.
Go ahead, yeah.
I just wish you could see the video.
Yeah, so do I. So do I.
We can see the video.
Yeah? Put the video in. I got to see that.
He's so stupid.
Howard, I wish you could see the
This
video.
is the clincher right here.
Yeah.
This is what's going to clinch us on the soundtrack. So stupid. He's doing us the biggest favor.
Monitor?
He's like so stupid. Somebody got us all the way up here. He doesn't even realize it.
Right.
And a brain in his head. It's like the guy downstairs. I go, hey, Bozo. Are we coming on the air? He's like, hey, Bozo will get you real far.
Right. Well, you can't insult... Oh, there you are. Oh, I see you dancing. Look at this. Wait a second.
Can I see this?
Oh, maybe they can put that up on the big screen.
Yeah, put it on the big screen.
And what are you guys, in cornrows?
No, tuxedos.
Wow.
We were so confident we shot a whole video.
Right. Now, who paid for the video? Did you guys pay for it yourselves?
Our manager.
Your manager. He believes in you.
The video's ready for MTV.
Right. In other words,
I could your excerpts. Put the excerpts in.
Move film clips.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
And now you got the biggest thing in the country.
Well, I got to say, you guys are handsome. I'll tell you that.
You're not going for hands. Enough with you.
No? No, I'm saying you're good-looking guys.
Well, how's the dancing and how's the...
Can you guys throw this up on the big screen? I guess they can't.
Why not?
I don't know. Baba Booey, can you make that happen?
Like he's going to say yes? Yeah, he's going to want to help us.
Man, he wouldn't know how to do it. You're right about that.
He's going to purposely mess up.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you something. I must tell you that it would be impossible to include you on this soundtrack.
That's not true.
What is that, Gary?
Or any soundtrack. It'd be crazy to put him on any soundtrack.
Look at you, you little sucker.
I would rather hear Emily singing.
Who cares what you would rather hear? They don't care.
It's going to be a fight, Howard.
Who cares what Baba Booey wants to hear on a soundtrack?
Let me go.
Don't care. He's going to smelly up my microphone.
Please call me again and try to get in ever again after today.
I'm going right to Howard, you loser. I'm done with you.
Like Gary doesn't.
All right, let me go to the audience and see how they like the music. Is that fair enough?
I wish I could see
Did you play the music?
Well, I mean, let me see if they're getting into it. Hi, how are you enjoying the music? Hello? Well, here's a guy. Maybe he's enjoying it. Hello? Hello? I got a phone system from hell. Hello? Well, here we go. I was going to ask the audience how they were enjoying it.
Screwing it up. Don't you get it?
You think it's him?
Of course. Yeah, put the plugs on back on. It's either him or the stutterer.
Right.
Is the stuttering messing things up?
Hello?
Back
All right, I'll try this.
Listen.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, how do you like the song?
It sounds like gospel music.
Gospel. Do you like gospel music?
No, not at all.
You do not?
This guy's a jackass.
Well, why don't you come down to the studio and say that, you
he sounds
loser?
like he's whining like Richard Lewis.
All right, thank you. All right.
Howard.
Yes, hi.
Howard.
Yeah, have you heard any of them? Did you hear some of the music from the Jesus Brothers?
Yeah,
Jesus Twins.
They're absolutely horrible.
You don't like
Horrible. I think they're terrible. I think you suck. You come down here, I'll kick your ass.
Look at him. This guy's...
Maybe you're antagonizing
I know
the public.
these guys, Gorilla set this up.
No, I don't set it up. No. Don't accuse me of that.
They're only putting the phone call.
Howard, honestly.
Shut up, dope.
You shut up.
Listen, they're only putting the phone calls through. Howard, they're only putting the phone calls through that are negative. This is
Right.
I
will randomly pick up phone calls.
But if
Look,
everybody loves your music so much, why aren't you signed?
It's so brilliant.
Well, maybe they haven't been discovered yet.
Answer the question. Why haven't you been signed?
We will be after right now.
Yeah.
We're being discovered, you idiot.
And I'm sure I'm going to.
And you're ruining it. Now get out of here.
Everybody that calls for you, I'm going to pass those messages right along.
I don't need your messages anymore, loser.
Hello?
Hi, are you enjoying the music?
Hello?
Yeah.
No, it's so terrible.
Why are this is like
Well, maybe they're not hip, is what you're saying.
No,
we are innovative.
the thing is, the
Howard,
bands. Hello?
Did you see the video, Howard?
Yes.
Do you know what? You know that's innovative. I thought someone like you could recognize innovation. Maybe you're the
What
only
did you
person
see on the
that would
video,
recognize.
Howard?
Well, I'm watching it right now. There's dancing and singing going on, and the boys are dancing very, very good. I got to admit, they do some good dancing. They're doing some good dancing.
Hey, Howard?
What?
All the bands that are on your soundtrack that I've heard of are going to rock. These guys
Ozzy Osbourne is a
don't
grandpa.
rock. It's so lame.
When was the last time Ozzy Osbourne sold a...
Let's see if we can find some positive. Yes, Phil, you're on the air.
Yeah, now you got these two whining fag Jews off the friggin' air.
Are you guys Jews?
They got to,
Half-Jews?
man.
The
I'm making their videos like gay porno.
All right, look. This isn't going well.
Man.
It's not going. I don't go by what they say. I'm just trying to find some
Their
positive.
music sounds like the Blues Brothers.
You just said the music sounds like the Blues Brothers. I take that as a compliment.
Man.
Right.
What a douchebag.
And you're
trying to insult us. What's your favorite band, Bush?
All right, he's gone. All right. Well, it hasn't gone well. But listen to me.
With them screening the calls.
You were in here 10 minutes. You almost got in a fist fight with Fred and Crackhead Bob. Right?
I think it's time to bring in the manager.
Your manager?
Yes.
All right, let me meet your manager real quick.
All right.
All right, and then let me think about all that has occurred. All right?
It speaks for itself. I don't even know why I'm on the show.
There's no doubt about that. It speaks for itself.
Where is the manager? Here's your manager. Now, do you manage any other groups, or is this your first time managing?
Is this a movie promotion or something?
17 years of age.
Do you have
What?
a chair for him?
Okay.
No chair for
He
him?
doesn't need a chair.
Anyway, when I was 17 years of age, I managed a group called Vice.
But there's not about them.
Let me get away from that.
him too.
Howard.
Who cares who you manage?
Okay, Howard.
Yeah.
This is my first professional group other than that, and I could say that.
What did you do before?
Let the man speak.
Well, I'm actually the vice president of an entertainment company.
Please get to the point.
Getting away from that, Howard. Right now, my main concern.
Go ahead.
Okay, Howard.
What is your concern?
My main concern is taking this group to the top.
Right.
Making all other issues irrelevant. These two gentlemen right here,
The Jesus Twins.
the threshold to the next decade. They are getting away from the grunge, from the MTV generation, the rap, the crap, and also the techno music that is very superfluous.
Right.
Right now, if you give these two gentlemen a chance, Howard, I was listening.
Yes.
I was listening to the entire segment, and you only showed a small segment of their music.
Yes.
If you will only play the entire song and let the whole demographic populace of this entire country respond, I strongly feel that your ratings will improve, their ratings will improve,
it'll benefit everyone.
Gorgeous woman on my right, her ratings will improve. Just give
that's Crackhead Bob.
the vote to the American people and let them decide, because we will win.
Right, the Jesus Twins will take over.
This is the best group in America today. Just give them a chance.
All right, let me play a little more. You made your point. Let me play a little more. Let me play a little more. Your manager has been effective.
I just love the way he's wearing the headphones.
Right, the manager has been. How old are you, by the way? You're a young guy.
29.
29 years old. You're a young guy just starting out, right, in the management.
I don't have my master's degree yet, but I'm working on it. My MBA.
Are you a student? Is that what you do?
No, I've been out of college. I've been out of college now for 6 years. But other than that, I am the vice president of two separate companies. One's an electrical, the other is an animation project.
Right,
but
you're upsetting the guys.
But in addition to making $300,000 a year, running two separate companies, I also manage these guys. And in about a very short period of time,
you're wrecking it. You just had us all psyched up.
All right. Let's talk about the Jesus Twins, and let's show America just how good they are.
I tried to get to work.
These guys are right. The manager's busy promoting himself.
All right,
not the Jesus Twins.
Let's talk about the Jesus
Twins. All right, let's hear a little of you. The manager's dancing.
I know.
I love it, Howard. It's a different sound. It is. I'll give you that. Yes, Gary.
I mean, it's not bad. There's nothing original.
Now it's not bad.
There's nothing original about it. It's been done. It's been done in the 60s.
By who?
The Temptations. It's been done by every black group.
That's what we're doing.
It's been done.
Real music. Yes, 30 years ago.
Excuse me. Just to respond to what Gary just made, the statement that Gary made.
Right.
What you have to understand is that we're not reinventing the wheel. All we're doing is giving. Wait a second. Music on the no matter who's singing the song, regardless, music is music.
Right.
But the thing is that the type of music we play is in need right now. The timing and the market demand for this type of music is essential.
What made you think that?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that right now people are tired of rap.
Listen to me.
They're tired of techno, and they need the Jesus Twins.
The only people that seem to be tired of it are you three.
Every band that's out right now sucks.
Right.
Bush,
you don't like
all
them.
these bands can be gone as soon as the Jesus Twins. Stone Temple Pilots, they suck. Everyone sucks. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, they suck. They're professional soundtrack. They go from one soundtrack to another.
Right. You're saying you're a fresh sound on the on the horizon. All right. Look, the Jesus Twins have made their point. We have to move on with the show. You guys can understand that.
A little more of the song and we'll be out of here.
I can't convince you to leave now.
Finish the lyric.
All right. Let me hear a little more. Just a little more.
Go ahead.
Don't leave me with a negative. Listen to me now. I've been very tolerant. Don't leave me with a negative vibe. When I tell you to leave, you'll leave.
The more.
Don't be silly.
Don't be silly and not play the song.
Hey.
I'm telling you.
Hey. Don't antagonize me. Don't antagonize me. Do you understand what? Shut up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Shut up. Shut down.
I'll play a little more of your song. You came here You came from Los Angeles. I understand. You got your manager here. You don't want to be embarrassed.
Do you have some other meetings set up today?
Personally not. I'm just here for the Jesus Twins.
Right.
I see.
I don't really know where I am.
Anybody that's listening to this...
All right. Listen, you shut up. I'll play a little more of the song, and then we're going to call it a day.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Thank you, Howard.
All right.
If this was my life, I would jump.
Hey, these guys are trying to make a career. That's all.
We are making a career.
Well, we'll see.
Taking them.
Don't you know that the sky got filled with blackjack and hoes? I go across the bay, San Francisco with a birthday sexual man. The porcelain on the street, I live in. Hey, don't try to stop me now. No, have to knock you down. Hey, don't try to stop me now.
All right. There you go.
What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think of the song?
You want to know right now?
I can't put it on the soundtrack.
Why?
Because it's already been pressed. It's too late. You got to me too late.
No. Howard, let me address the question here. Forget the soundtrack.
Go ahead.
What do you think of the song itself?
Oh, you would have to ask that.
Are you guys going to get up and beat me up if I give a negative response?
No, not at all.
I will.
Look, that's what I mean.
Listen, your soundtrack.
I'm going to tell you what
The soundtrack is over.
Let's forget the soundtrack is irrelevant. Listen to me. The soundtrack is irrelevant. You asked me what I thought of the song.
The soundtrack is not good.
This song is so innovative. I want to back you guys. 100%. How do I own these guys?
I'll tell you
How
what,
do I get rid of you?
Howard.
What?
Howard, I'll tell you what.
What?
You give me $3 million, we'll talk.
All right. If I give you $3 million, I can own these guys?
If you give me $3 million, you
all right,
can
let
own
me
these
think
guys.
about it. Let me think about it. That's a big commitment on my part. I'm not saying you're not worth it. I'm saying I got to think about it.
Okay, 2.5. No, these guys are worth that more than that.
Oh boy.
You can't say it?
What? Say what?
What you really think of the song?
It's a nice song. It's an okay song. It's an okay song. It's not horrible.
Why would it be horrible?
I said it's not horrible. I was expecting a lot worse.
What do you mean a lot worse? The song is the best song in the country. Better than any song you have on any soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a heavy metal fan.
Right.
I'm into metal.
Hey, you're only into metal because that's what's out right now.
Right.
As far as what's in the.
That's all.
So that's why
I'm very limited.
That's why you're gonna have Beavis and Butthead Part 2.
Right. That's exactly right.
Fine.
What am I supposed to do? You guys show up here. The soundtrack is being already pressed.
What is it?
You're completely late. What are you balls? What are you talking about, balls? Hey, now you're pissing me off.
I don't care.
You can't tell me to stop the presses because you guys showed up. No way. Get out of here. You're insane.
Make the whole soundtrack.
I can't stop it in 2 seconds. There's millions of dollars committed already. How dare you?
Well, they didn't manufacture more than 100,000 copies.
Oh, of course they did. They mastered the whole goddamn thing already. You don't know anything about the music industry.
What if on the remaster you have a bonus track?
Oh, come on.
You can have a bonus track if it sells really well. You have another one.
Well, all right. That's true. That's true.
Now are you going to do
all right.
On your repressing, add a track.
Well, what are you going to do?
And then if you put
I don't like being put on the spot.
If you put the clips of the
you guys
movie,
frighten me.
If you put the clips,
there's nothing to be frightened.
I know.
The clips of the movie, you send that to MTV next week. It'll be the most the biggest video.
Really?
Hi, have you sent your videos to MTV?
No.
Of course they have.
Not as of
I
yet.
haven't.
Why
haven't?
wouldn't you?
Why would I just send?
Why
I don't even care about MTV. I just
Why
see
are
your
they
popularity.
targeting us? They don't call anyone but us.
Yeah, why are you bothering me? That's
I'm
all.
doing you a favor right now, and if you don't want to see it, what is so funny about that? He looks dirty.
They're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
I am doing you a favor.
All right. Listen, I need time to think. I need time to think. Can you give me time to think?
You want to pass?
All right. I'm going to pass.
No, you're not going to pass.
If Howard,
Well, they asked about the repressing now.
if Howard passes, where do you go from
Don't
here?
worry about it. I'll talk to Howard.
All right.
Listen, you're not going to pass.
I'm passing.
You're not passing.
I have to.
Listen to the
It's a
song.
business thing.
No.
Let me listen to it again later.
Listen to it again.
All right,
Watch the video.
All right. Let me stop now. This is nonsense already because I got to move on. I got a career too, you know.
Not if you don't put the song on, you don't.
Really?
Yeah. The soundtrack's going to bomb. You have to create an innovative
All right.
soundtrack.
Let me think about it. Let me think about it. You made some points. Let me think about it. All right?
When did they come up with the idea of coming
Robin's
here?
still talking.
I don't know. I don't want. You see, you're going to continue
I'm
this.
just fascinated.
Why?
I'm fascinated
I
by
decided-
the whole thing.
Since we shot the video last week,
Yeah.
we've been up pretty much all the time,
Mm-hmm.
finishing this thing for this project,
Right.
trying to get it on time.
Listen, I like you two boys. You're
What
nice guys.
project?
This project.
This project. We have video covers. People said we were crazy.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I like you two. You got a lot of energy.
Where have you performed?
Nowhere.
That's not true. What do you
Really?
know where?
Where did you perform?
Perform all over L.A.
You do?
Yeah.
Where?
Everywhere.
Let me address that issue, Howard. Right now, if I may.
Yeah.
Right now, I am putting a deal together for these guys to appear at Billboard Live that should be happening within the next 60 days.
Listen, this is not.
No, this is true. Within the next 60 days.
Right.
In addition to that, we've got a couple.
You're saying they're on the horizon. They're about to break big. Is what
I
you're
would
saying.
speculate that within about 60 to 90 days, it would be charity for them to appear at Billboard Live. It would be a gift to anybody that comes there, and we'd probably have to raise the price of the ticket from $10 to $50 a ticket.
Well, obviously you have a lot of confidence in your band.
It's not just confidence. I have shown the tape cassette to a couple of people in the Sunset Hollywood area, very prestigious people.
Right, and they have already
without
recognized.
even mentioning any names, there is a bar in the San Fernando Valley that has begged me for the last 6 to 7 months to play these guys.
Listen,
and
forget
right
about what you're
now,
saying. The point is, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No one
but
does.
he's your manager.
Yeah.
Listen, he's more like a figurehead.
Yeah.
No offense. Listen.
Yeah.
The point is, Howard.
Right.
your
All right. Would you
soundtrack
let me
is not
think?
gonna be
All right.
without
I
a
hear
song.
what you're saying.
It's
You
the
guys
only
know
lyrics
everything.
that were written right
All
for
right.
the song.
Lyrics.
Don't think of the movie.
Absolutely.
It's going to be the title cut, mark my words. Right out of the theater. When people are walking out, feel my ubiquity. Perfect. Climax, the end of the thing, right there.
All
Feel
right.
my
Listen to me.
ubiquity
Listen
when
to
I'm
me.
walking out.
Listen to me. I got to end
Gary's
this now.
laughing. He'll be watching it.
All right. Guys, thank you for coming in today.
Let's see Gary's dumb smirk when it's in the movie.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
Follow me to the movie and watch my dumb smirk when it's not.
All right. Go ahead. Help the guys out of here now. Now do your job. No, they'll leave.
Yes,
They'll leave. They know what they have to
Good
do.
boys,
These
they're
are good boys.
leaving.
All right, boys. Jesus Twins, thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck. You did a great appearance today. You had your music played. There go the Jesus Twins. Thank you, Jesus Twins.
The best music there ever was.
Like a deal for them to play at a bar.
All right. Now here's Harvey Leeds from the record company.
Really?
I swear to God. Harvey?
Yes.
You like their music?
I started to like it, and then they started insulting Ozzy Osbourne.
Right.
But I got a big problem with that.
Really? Did you like it? And then they...
Harvey, what record label are you with?
Epic Records.
Right. Aren't they bankrupt?
No, big, very successful label, Howard.
Harvey.
You wish your soundtrack was on Epic.
Right. Harvey, the boys, you like their music?
I did like it, but then they were very insulting in it, and their manager, it sounds like the World Wrestling Federation.
Right.
That's true.
Well, there you go. I mean, there's a guy in the record industry who likes the Jesus Twins.
Well, good for them.
But when they showcase in L.A., I'd like for somebody to come and see them.
Really?
Absolutely.
Tell the boys they got a record executive. Get the boys back in here.
Oh,
so they can
please don't let me bring them
No.
back.
Come on. Wait,
You can't get them out.
Just for a second.
I'll go
They've
get
already,
them.
no, I get them. They've already insulted Harvey, you know.
They did?
Yeah, because as soon as Harvey said, I like him, then they started insulting Ozzy. They'll go, oh, who gives an S what this guy saying? Who's this moron?
No, well, here they're turning off. You guys just got a major guy from a record label who likes your music, and you're insulting him.
Both smoking.
How are you? They're both
tell you
smoking.
why.
Why? Why are you insulting him?
Epic, I believe, is the band that signed Pearl Jam. Is that correct?
I believe so.
They suck.
Well, do you want to be on a label that has any other artists?
Well, listen, you guys want to play the big time. You got to
go on Motown.
Yeah. You will not sign with Epic. You're turning down Harvey's offer.
That's right.
Wow.
Any company that puts millions of dollars behind a Jim Morrison imitator, I have no respect for.
Really? Wow. Well, there you go.
Turning down.
Gary stole my cigarette. What'd you do with it?
Put your cigarette out in here, please.
Smoking?
No, it's a quick.
New York. I have to deal with that crap in
So
LA.
what you guys are saying is Harvey Leeds, who is a vice. What are you, a vice president?
Can I smoke in the studio?
No.
No. What are you, a vice president, Harvey?
Right, correct.
He's a vice president of Epic Records.
He
wants to go see your band and he wants to check you guys out, and you're turning him down.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
You think that's why?
These guys are original, I'll tell you that.
I hope they have good luck on the wrestling circuit.
We just rejected you, douchebag.
All right. Harvey, thank you.
Jeez, we only called you back in because we had some.
I thought you'd be excited by this. I got the wrong impression.
It has to be a certain kind of
label.
Certain kind of company.
Very good.
Have
all right.
you approached those companies?
What a pair of brats.
Have they approached those companies since they know exactly where they want to sign?
No, not yet.
Not yet. They're working on it. Well, I thought you guys would have been turned on by that. I obviously don't understand.
We misread you completely.
I thought you would like to be with Epic Records. No. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Thought I was helping you. Interesting. Boy, take off your headphones. Boy, these guys are something. The Jesus Twins.
Amazing.
Jesus. Tell me that didn't.
That's why I told him Jesus.
Tell me that didn't throw you for a loop.
Yeah, it's always you're going, Jesus, these twins.
Jesus. I can't believe it. I thought maybe they were just like trying to get on here to get interest from a label, and then they got it, and they rejected it. That makes no sense.
They rejected Harvey. Well, I guess they're onto something. I don't know.
They're on something.
Yeah, that's it. Back.
They're on crack, is
that's it.
Crackhead Bob, you almost got in a fist fight with the Jesus Twins. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for Crackhead Bob, that guy would have been around to Fred, and then it would have been ugly.
Yeah.
Because Fred would have had to fight him.
Let me tell you, they weren't really going anywhere. No. They don't look like fighters to me.
Everybody looks like they could kick my ass.
No, Howard, please. Did they have a mark on them? They've never fought anybody. That's why they're running around with bodyguards.
Right. Well, there
and
you
nobody
go.
knows who they are.
Right. All right, let's take a break and we'll do the news. Right after
I just
this.
wonder who those bodyguards are.
I don't know. But they better have good body
Do
without
they know why they're walking around with those two guys?
Yeah, because those guys are going to get in fights every 3 minutes. Threatening everyone. All right, we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. You are listening.
Shut up and start talking.
To The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, baby. Hang on. All right, Robin, it's time for news. We got a little sidetrack with the Jesus Twins.
Yes, and I guess I'll have to get through the news very quickly since we spent so much time with them.
Well, that's what everybody wanted, I guess.
We don't have time for this intro.
No, we don't.
Come on. It's Howard Stern. Howard Stern. It's on.
Beautiful intro for Robin Quivers.
Bob was singing along live in person.
Yeah,
He loves it.
that was great.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think you have more of a future in the music business.
He did a better lip sync than the people on the Super Bowl halftime last night.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was so obvious that it was all taped beforehand.
I was watching.
What is that?
Well, what is what?
For tape. I was wondering.
You were wondering, huh?
Yeah.
Should have called me. I would have explained it to you.
I didn't know. I didn't know your number.
And you never will.
There's a good reason.
Yeah, you imagine the call that I would get? It'd be unbelievable.
Can you dial a phone?
I can dial the tone.
Yeah, it would be like what? Get out of here.
Let me see him dial a number.
Anyway, you were saying, go ahead. He can't dial anything. Go ahead.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Gene Dixon is dead. the astrologer and
I predicted that.
Psychic who claimed that she predicted the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, died on Saturday in Sibley Memorial Hospital in Washington. She was 79 years old. She died of a heart attack. I wonder if she knew it was going to happen.
You know what's great about Jean Dixon?
What?
Like, she made about 10 million predictions in her entire life, and one sort of came true. Because what she said,
didn't say John F. Kennedy was going to die.
She said the president would die in office, didn't she?
She said a president who was going to be elected in 1960 would die in office.
Yes.
And that he would die by assassination, and she described him as a tall
guy.
Let me see, where was it? A tall young man with blue eyes and brown hair.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I didn't realize. Did she actually make that prediction? Or
that's what they say. It was in Parade magazine in 1956. So after Kennedy was assassinated, it catapulted her into fame.
Never made another good prediction. Never.
Yeah, they say not all of her predictions came true. I would like to know how many of them came true. She predicted that World War III would begin in 1958, and that the Soviets would be the first to land on the moon.
I'm watching Bob's eyes glaze over during the news. I'm wondering how much he actually even understands.
Come on.
No, seriously. Like, you know how you think like you're doing something really entertaining? All you got to do is look over at Bob. You can move right along. Boy, when those guys were calling you a retard, man, I thought you were going to kick their ass.
Oh, yeah, he got real angry.
I mean...
Who are they?
Yeah, what is that? See, funny thing, I am down everything if I was that.
Right.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
I didn't find everybody to be that to me.
All right.
What?
I don't know. I don't know one thing he said, Robin. I don't know one thing he said. What did he say? Come on.
I don't know.
Say it again.
I am sorry if I was for that, you know.
For that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want that.
I saw you. I thought you were really getting caught up in it and you were going to start a fight.
But then I did.
Right.
I didn't, and then all of a sudden, then I got it.
Right.
That's funny.
He's like Lurch. He was protecting Fred's honor.
Yes, he was.
He protected you.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless you, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Something more incredible than even the Jesus twins.
What? Bob said a clear word? Bob said a word you could understand?
No. Some people faxed me this today, and they claim that there's a new scam where business travelers are lured into a hotel room. Somebody comes over, business traveler sitting at a bar, I guess.
And we'll watch you perform.
Right. Fair enough.
All right. Let me take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. Countdown. 10 days until the dawning of the new Hollywood.
What is this?
I believe it to be a terrific performance by a very gifted actor.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
And here's Porno for Pyros, who will be performing at the premiere. Looking forward to that. They haven't performed in a long time. And this is Hard Charger, the soundtrack from Private Parts, on sale today. So anyway, a lot going on. The Jesus Twins are setting up.
Yes, goodbye, Howard. I'm losing you in a wall of equipment.
I know. I might not be able to see you very soon. Also, I was going to ask the E guys, how come they bleeped out the word wigger on the TV show last night?
What was the show?
We were talking to that kid who was like a rap singer, but he was a white guy, and we called him a wigger. And they bleeped that? You can't say wigger? Is that a bad word or something? If it is, I wasn't aware of that. Einziger, what's going on? What's going on with that, man? What are they, crazy over there?
He's going to come in and say, I don't know.
Yeah, why? He's going to come in and shake his head and go, I don't know. Why doesn't anyone ever know? Is there any discussion? When they're going to bleep a word, why don't they contact me first so I can talk to them about it?
I agree with that. You should speak to Fran about it.
What's wrong with the word wigger? That's a white guy who's a rap star who talks like a black guy.
Yeah, well,
since when is that bad?
The standards department...
well, they probably thought we were saying nigger.
No, they know what the word is.
They knew wigger.
Yeah.
Wigger.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well,
did they have discussion with you about it beforehand?
They alert us to what words are.
Why didn't you call me? I would have argued that.
Do they have a list of words?
Did they?
Yeah. Why? Well, what did they say was bad about wigger?
Well, it does mean white nigger, Howard.
Yeah, but I mean, you see it on talk shows. So what?
Nigger's seen on talk shows.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be bleeped either.
Me neither.
I don't think we should bleep anything except curses.
I think we shouldn't even bleep curses. What do you think of that? It's cable television. Well, HBO don't bleep anything. I'll figure out a way to get you in the loop on some of these things. Yeah, figure out to get me in the loop on everything. Yeah. How's that? Okay. Because evidently nobody consults me. I think there's a reason. Because they know I'm right. The word wigger is not a bad word.
Not any worse than nigger.
Right.
What's wrong with that? You're saying nigger's not a bad word, you wacko.
I don't know. Whatever you're saying, I don't know what you're saying. I'm just saying... there's a black guy.
That's exactly what it is.
Hey, black guy. Is there anything wrong with the word... Well, whatever. I don't know his name. Hey, you're a black guy, too. Is the word wigger bad? Wigger? These white guys who run around acting like black people?
It sounds a little weird, but I wouldn't be offended by it.
Yeah, me neither. And I'm half black. I'm not even offended by it.
I don't see... You're sitting there dressing it up. What people who call wiggers are saying...
What is that?
White people who want to be niggers.
Right. What is it, dude?
I don't think it sounds right.
You don't think it sounds right? Come here. Get over to this microphone. Are you a black guy? Huh? You're not black, are you?
I'm not black.
What are you?
I'm Spanish.
Oh, you are? Mis sabios de pesca la cocina. Muy bien. Wigger doesn't sound right?
It sounds too close to the word.
To the word nigger.
That you said that. I don't think you should be saying it on the air.
Right. Well, there's a black guy. He says it's all right.
Well, I guess he's hanging out with too many...
Well, I'm black, and I'm telling you what the word is. It's saying a white nigger is what it's called.
The word shirt sounds close to a dirty word, right?
Yeah.
But it ain't the word.
No.
Dress it up all you want.
And wigger. So what do you say? You're against the word wigger?
I'm not against any word.
Oh,
I'm simply saying don't dress it up and say, oh, it's a white guy who wants to be a black guy.
Well, I see like on Ricky Lake, they call these white guys, wiggers.
And that's exactly what it means. It's a derogatory term.
Right. Well, this guy has no problem with it.
I don't.
And he's as black as night.
I don't know what he knows. I know what I'm saying.
What about you? You got a problem with that?
What's that?
With the word wigger. Is that a bad word? You know these white guys who try to act like rap stars?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously it's a substitute for nigger, so...
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, you got it?
Oh, that guy's mumbling to himself. Yeah, I'm against it too, my brother.
See?
I'm against it too. It ain't right. What's up with that?
Whitewashing the word.
Right. What's up with that? Boy. What's up with that?
How quick you change your face.
Oh yeah, he was like starting to mumble and come near me.
I tried to tell you it was a bad word, you wacko.
I didn't know. It was bad. Hey, I'm half black, my brother. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Yeah. Okay. He's still mumbling over there. I guess nervous.
See? You had to start something.
All right. I'll go on to another topic, everybody. Everybody's going. Right now, people are getting tickets for the premiere. The loading up. It's going to be exciting. Yeah. That's good. All right, my brother. Scramble.
He's like a quarterback who's about to be sacked.
Hey, Baba Booey told me that he went over to Bergdorf Goodman yesterday to get fitted for an outfit for the premiere.
Oh, really?
And he says he can't find anything. He's very depressed. I said, why don't you just get a tuxedo?
What kind of an outfit was he trying to be fitted for?
I don't know. Hey, my brothers, try to keep it down over there. I'm doing a radio show. These guys are setting up for the Jesus twins.
Yes.
Baba Booey.
None of us know what to wear.
Yeah, Jackie
I'm wearing a tux, I think.
John doesn't know what to wear either. You know,
you're not. I'm sure your tux is something really hip.
Day?
Right.
We didn't wait till last.
No, we were told we were going to be outfitted up until yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said we have some pieces of business. We're going to tell you what to wear.
Who's we? Who's going to tell you?
The MTV guys.
Oh.
Like they were going to have us do sort of pieces of business.
Or else we were going to come up in some weird vehicle.
Yeah, they, like at one point, they were thinking maybe I'll come in on a donkey so I might wear an outfit that fits that.
Oh.
But then all that changed, so we didn't wait till the last minute. We just found out yesterday that that's not going to happen.
I told them no donkeys. Hey, why does my premiere have to be donkeys?
But you're not wearing like a regular tuxedo, right?
Yeah,
Armani.
I got an Armani tuxedo. That's all. What's the beef?
I was at Bergdorf yesterday for an hour and a half. I tried on. I'm telling you, when I was done, the dressing room was filled to the brim.
What were you trying on? What's so
suits
unusual?
and shirts? I don't know.
You got fat, you mean?
No. I don't know if I don't think I want to wear a suit
Yeah.
I think I want to wear like a cool jacket and maybe a cool shirt, but not necessarily. I was in like a pinstripe suit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wasn't sure if that looked good on me.
I bet you looked handsome in it.
It's hard to tell. I need like an. I don't know. You know, if I don't go shopping without my wife or a Ralph type person, I can't figure out what to wear.
I see.
Right, because they can talk you into anything.
Yeah, because all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I'm going, do I look gay? You know,
right.
you know, and
and then the gay salesman says
that usually means you're looking pretty good.
I always feel like I'm going to go home, and you know, like Jack and the Beanstalk, my wife's going to be like, I can't believe you spent $500 on that ugly suit.
Yeah, right. So why don't you take your wife with you?
Well, she's home with the kid.
All right, so bring him in.
Let's return the suit.
No, we have 2 days to get it all together.
But if your wife doesn't like it, that means it's definitely not good.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, it's a good indication.
Why don't you ask Robin to go with you?
Gary.
Robin knows.
I mean, with you, Jackie, I don't know.
Robin,
if Nancy's been approving your clothes, you ought to get somebody else.
Robin, will you come over to Burgers? We'll be there for 10 minutes.
I am very busy today.
I thought you should have asked her yesterday. She would have gone with you.
I was shopping yesterday.
Would you have gone with him?
Sure, I could have gone to Bergdorf instead of where I went.
Robin thinks you look nice, and just do it.
Yeah, just need one. I mean,
get him in a clown suit and tell him it's good.
Robin's not the indicator.
All right.
Sure, that clown.
Now, let me take some phone calls here. See what's going on out there. Tom, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard. How you doing? Or should I say the new king of all celluloid? Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
We'll see.
And F. Jackie.
Hey.
Quick story. I'm down here in Orlando on business, and the local station had the premiere, showing the clip last week at a local nightclub. They didn't have a bus.
Right.
So they had the local clip at a nightclub, and they wanted you to arrive around 9 o'clock. And at 11, they were going to auction off or give away a trip to New York to see the premiere. So between 9 and 11, they were doing a trivia contest where you could win the paperback, the poster, CD, and what have you.
Right.
So I won a CD, a paperback, and a poster.
Good.
Feeling good, but I lost the trip on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
And so, on the way back to my car, I'm ready to put the keys in my car, and all of a sudden I get jumped from behind, my keys go flying, and my wallet goes flying, and next thing I know, the only thing left laying on the ground is my wallet and the keys, the paperback, the CD, and the poster are long gone.
Oh.
So I got knotted on the back of the head, so I had to drive to the local hospital.
You mean the guy stole all your private parts, paraphernalia, and didn't take your wallet?
They left my wallet, the keys, and my car.
What kind of mugging is that, Robin?
That's the strangest mugging I've ever heard about.
That is a very peculiar mugging. What is it, Baba Boo?
I got to interrupt. There's a guy on the phone that's online at your, to get tickets.
Right.
He says, as we
Baba
speak,
Booey.
he is watching
Baba
people have sex right now.
Let me see that. Dude, we got to go.
Your mugging is not as important.
You're outside the HMV?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on, Frank? This is Howard.
Hey, what's going on, Howard? There's people fornicating here, man. I'm right across the street from the Hotel Metro.
Are they good-looking people?
There's like two chicks going at it. You know, they're making out and stuff, and there's a guy and a girl.
Going at it?
Yeah.
Are they undressed?
No, not really. They're just, they're sitting here, just kissing and stuff, and the guy and the girl getting pretty heavy.
Really?
What do you mean, how heavy? I mean, are they, like, third base?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're under a blanket. The two chicks are outside of a blanket. They're just making out and, caressing each other, but,
Unbelievable. Well, you got to stay warm somehow, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's cold as hell over here, man.
All right, well, have a good time.
I got a question for you before you hang up.
Yes.
They're talking about bracelets. Do we need bracelets to get into the store?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I know that they're probably just trying to keep the line orderly, so they probably give you a bracelet.
Because they're kicking people off. They're kicking people out of the store if they don't got bracelets.
Yeah, because they probably don't want people cutting in line.
Yeah, you got to stand in the line.
Oh, we've been
That's
on
fair.
since last night. I mean, it's been pretty nuts out here.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not there, but I'm hoping they're handling it okay.
All right, man. If I see anything else, I'll give you a call.
All right, man.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, bye.
All right.
Well, Jesus Twins setting up. Hey, so what was that commercial we're running here?
There's a commercial for either, I think it's Entertainment Tonight, where they say they're going to follow Kathy Lee to her Caribbean hideaway, and they say, and wait till you see what happens when we run down the beach with Cody and Cassidy.
God, is Kathy Lee a sicko or what? I mean, serious to God, is she a sicko?
I finally decided...
Let me hear that. You got the Entertainment Tonight commercial? She's a sick woman. If that's, let me see that.
Let's see.
Cody and Cassidy? Doesn't she want her kids to have some sort of private life, man? Like, why would you want show business kids if you're in show business?
I have the feeling that, Kathy Lee would invite people to come see her Caribbean hideaway if she owns it to increase its value.
Her kids
or to get a free trip. Her kids, I imagine she has to increase their value, too.
Her kids are going to end up like the Jesus Twins.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
But she can't have regular kids.
I know. Yeah, it's weird. So the Jesus Twins have an all-black band, huh?
Yes, you saw that in the thing. They have a whole black thing they do.
Do you guys get paid for doing this? You're not really in the band. Like you just get you get paid.
Get paid?
What?
I wouldn't get paid?
Yeah, you get paid. All right. You got paid in advance, I hope.
Oh, yeah. Way in advance.
All right. Good. Jesus Twins are going right through all their money. Hey, are the Jesus Twins like wiggers, guys?
No.
Are they? Like white guys trying to be black?
They don't rap.
They rap?
They don't rap.
They don't, but aren't they kind of like trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? I know that's a bad word for some people, wiggers. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Some people.
Right. Hey, dudes, is Polak a bad word? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't want to say, there's a few Polacks there. I don't. Okay, sorry.
You mean Polish people?
Polish persons? It is, right? That's a bad word. Yeah, okay. It is a Polish guy, right there.
Yeah.
Red.
Carrot top.
Carrot top. You Polish?
Yeah.
Yeah, Polak's bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. Just check it.
That's what you think.
You look Irish. If that makes you feel any better.
You look like a Mick.
You can pass. Okay. Hey, you got that Entertainment Tonight commercial?
I can play
it. Let me hear that.
America, copy this.
Will Mark Furman ever be able to put his life back in order? Now, Hard Copy interviews the most famous cop in America and uncovers family secrets that up to now have escaped attention. It's a revealing look at the life and times of citizen Mark Furman. Then, Amy Fisher told us her story, and that was just the beginning. Now, hear more shocking accounts of rapes behind bars.
Cool.
On the next Hard Copy. Tonight at 7 on New York's Channel 2.
Then at 7:30.
On the next Entertainment Tonight cover story, X-Files' Gillian Anderson takes you inside the top-secret Area 51, where witnesses tell their tales of UFOs. Then, Kathy Lee takes Entertainment Tonight to her Bahamas getaway. And wait till you see what happened when we hit the beach with her kids, Cody and Cassidy. Plus, don't miss E.T.'s summer movie preview.
Is that
the new Jurassic Park dinosaur?
Is that the sickest thing you ever heard? E.T.'s hitting the beach with Cody and Cassidy?
She has to have celebrity children.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't want to be around regular people, I guess. I mean, let me tell you something, man. Seriously, I learned this, especially making a movie. Show business is a life of rejection. I mean, I saw people...
Unless you're Kathy Lee and just can make people accept your children.
But I'm just saying, there's no way that a kid enjoys that notoriety. I just see it. And the thing is that it only sets you up for failure later on in life when nobody makes a big deal about you anymore.
Well, that's true.
Kids want to be like other kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, what is she thinking? And it's not like she needs the money. She's got money.
This isn't pay.
It's all about wanting to be around other celebrities.
That's right. That's why they have houses named after them, you know, right away. Before she had a kid, she was already planning the house that would be named after them.
I got to tell you something, man. I think she's in need of serious help. What do you think of that? All right? What do you think of that? I think she needs serious help.
Well, there are many parents in that boat now.
I know.
Michael Jackson's got a kid.
This might have been a bad idea having the Jesus Twins play today. There's so much noise coming out from over there.
I know. Well, I tried to say to you, when are they going to set up? We're on the air doing a show.
I know. This was really dumb. I just got curious. I had to see this spectacle. You know what I mean?
It's an awful lot of equipment for what I think we're going to see.
Did you watch the Liz Taylor special last night?
Yes, I did.
What is she? Is she running for Pope?
Well, I don't know. How does a person get to be an icon like that, to have people worship and praise them and thank them for just being?
You know, when Madonna was reading all that, like, stupid stuff to her about how she wanted to be Liz. Madonna goes to award shows and just talks about how she wanted to be that person.
Everybody.
It's the same
and it's
speech.
always got to be written down because she's lying.
Yeah, it is a lie. It's a lie. Because didn't she go, like, she wanted to be Muhammad Ali when she was a little girl, too? She was at the Muhammad Ali thing saying, when I was a little girl, I dreamed of being Muhammad Ali with a 16-inch waist.
Well, you have to keep looking down and up because she can't take her eyes off the paper for 1 second because she doesn't remember any of this crap.
And she reads like a rabbi. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, today, Liz Taylor honors us with her presence.
When I was a little girl, I wanted to be Elizabeth Taylor.
And like, oh, big deal.
I wanted to have violet eyes.
Yeah, you bitch.
I wanted to have
a big fat neck.
Paul Newman
and a tumor in my head.
Montgomery Clift
Tumor in my
Rock
head.
Hudson
And bad hips.
all put their arms around my 18-inch waist.
16.
Or whatever.
I memorized it. I dreamed of making love to a drunken Richard Burton. It's like, who cares, you bitch? Sit down. And you know what's amazing about Elizabeth Taylor? Like, if someone was reading that stuff to me, I'd be laughing and I'd be embarrassed. She's sitting there like, well, of course you did. And all she did was do a bunch of dopey movies. Like, now I've done a movie? It ain't nothing great. I mean, just something big. You made a movie.
And then
and I guarantee you, my goddamn movie's 100 times better than any movie she ever made.
she was a comedian as well.
Yeah.
Because Johnny Carson poked fun of her at her life and she laughed.
All right.
She's
Whatever.
a comedian. He's not.
And Michael Jackson sits there like he's her boyfriend or something.
Did you see that song?
No, I missed that.
Oh, I want to bring it in and play it for
Good.
you.
We got to get that. If you have that, please bring
I
that
do.
in
I have it
tomorrow
on tape.
so we can goof on him.
Oof.
Elizabeth Taylor.
They stole your childhood.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Shut up. Sit down. They stole your... They. Who's they?
Mom and Dad.
All right. Well, he's hung up. They stole your childhood. What else did he say?
Let me see. You were a little star, and they said you would not go far.
They should have Michael Jackson sing that song to Kathy Lee.
But now here you are.
I don't know. Did all those young boys suck the talent out of him? What the hell happened?
Come here, short eyes.
Come here, short eyes. Come here, short eyes.
Come here, short eyes. I'm having this conversation.
Elizabeth Taylor, I love you so much. You kiss my ass.
You are a friend.
You my friend. They took your childhood.
Now I'm going to take yours.
Yeah. You can't take her childhood with the violet eyes.
They sold it for money.
What'd they sell? They sold what for money?
Her childhood.
Oh. They sold it for money.
Your big plastic hip.
But you got lots of food in turn. What a pisser he is. What a dumb friggin' song.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will record that and be playing it on the radio.
You make a duty like a rhino. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
And everybody had to say to her she was beautiful. You look lovely tonight.
Oh, Elizabeth Taylor was like, Madonna's like, oh, you look so beautiful. Meanwhile, she looked like a big fat pig.
From, what's the guy's name who slept with the prostitute? Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
And you, by the way, you do look beautiful tonight.
No, you don't.
And then the David Copperfield. My God, you are so beautiful.
No.
Well, why are you with Claudia Schiffer? Why don't you leave her?
Why don't you live with Elizabeth Taylor? Elizabeth Taylor's a big, fat, ugly pig. They should have had me at that tribute. Look, Liz, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. You're a big, fat, ugly pig. But a long time ago, you were good looking. That's like Kathy Lee Gifford. Remember you said that when she hangs big pictures of Frank when he was 16 years old?
Yeah.
She pretends she's married to that guy.
Absolutely.
Boy, that's the sickest commercial I ever heard. Man. Poof. Unreal. Maybe I should play a song from the CD.
Yeah, why not?
What should I play?
It's on sale.
Yeah. I play some clips from the movie off the CD, but I think a lot of them are dirty, so.
I heard just one this morning.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way.
It was like one sentence, because I think the rest of it was dirty.
I know. Well, maybe I'll do that after Spots and the Jesus Twins complain. We can start doing the news and
When will
everything.
they be ready?
I don't know. This is going on forever, this setup. It's pretty weird. All right, so here's the deal. I'll come back. Oh, and by the way, if you're at the record store, make sure you buy, if you're going to be there early, buy the ones that aren't the movie poster cover
Well,
first.
if you want to listen to one, buy the movie poster cover, but buy all the other ones if you want the collector's items and don't open them.
I would guess those will be worth money because they made so few of them. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back. The Jesus Twins are going to play for us if they ever get set up in time. And then also...
Yeah, this setup might take longer than the show.
Right, and then we're going to do some news, but you and I have to get out of here because we got to go do the Maury Povich show today.
Yeah.
I hope these guys are halfway decent after all this setup.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think this is a little too much work for what we're going to get.
I got a feeling that like all the black guys in the band are real professional musicians and real good.
Sure.
And they're pros. And they laugh at the Jesus Twins. Hey, look at they're all laughing.
I think that's true.
Hey, my brothers. I am funny, right?
Yeah.
My brothers. So what happens? Like you guys are real professional musicians. I can tell. I see what's going on over there.
They got jobs.
Right? You got real jobs. What?
We get paid to play.
Yeah. So you're not like in the Jesus Twins band. You guys just pick up. You work for them, right?
We work for them.
Yeah. And when they're dancing around like black guys, you start laughing and stuff?
Oh, we're having a good time, man.
Really?
You think they're good musicians?
You think the Jesus Twins are good musicians?
I think they have the potential to be very, very big.
Wow.
Very big.
Really?
A true diplomat.
And then they've got all this security. That's the other part I like.
Hey, are you one of the security guys for the Jesus Twins?
Yeah.
You are?
Protect them from the band.
What? Are you there? Are you there in case the band's going to beat up the Jesus Twins?
No.
No? Do you goof on those? Do you goof on them?
No, they're great musicians. They're great guys.
They are? But what do they need security guards for? Nobody knows who they are.
Don't worry. After today, everybody will.
Okay, all right. Hey, listen, you're happy you got a job, right? You guys are all brainwashed.
What did the Jesus Twins do to me?
Did the Jesus Twins, what did they do? What did they do to you guys?
Did they hypnotize you?
Did they hypnotize you?
It's fun music, man. It's stuff.
Right, it's fun?
Stuff we grew up playing.
They hypnotized you with green. All right, I understand. How do you get to be a... Now, come here for a second. How do you get to be a security guard?
Huh?
How do you get to be a security guard?
Well, they called the company that I work for.
You get to carry a gun?
No.
Oh, you don't have a gun.
Not yet.
Not yet?
After today, I will. I'm going to
Really?
do that today.
You're going to register for a gun?
They're going to blow up.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. You know karate?
Huh?
You know karate?
Nah, I know fist action.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I could beat this guy's ass. Jesus Twins are like these two skinny white kids from Long Island, and they got all black guys with them.
Of course.
That's a cool move.
And then they braid their hair.
Yeah, and then they braid their hair so they can look like black guys.
But they're funny because they're Jews from Long Island.
Right. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll get everything going. Tickets are on sale right now for the premiere. People are down there buying tickets as we speak. Evidently, there were a ton of news crews down there.
Yeah?
Well, there were thousands of people out on the streets in freezing weather sleeping out.
Very cool.
Yeah, so. But we can't wait for Thursday. It's going to be fun. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away.
What information?
Countdown. 10 days until the dawning of the new Hollywood.
It may be hard to believe.
We're back.
Let's have a little music, Phil.
With the Howard Stern Show.
Here they are, Marilyn Manson soundtrack album, Private Parts, and The Suck.
I just bought all four.
You bought all four?
I have 4 records.
How come you didn't buy them for me?
Just figure I'm not going to open them. Keep them as a collector's item.
Let me tell you something, dude. The guy from the record company is telling me that they only made like a couple of thousand, like a small amount of the other covers.
Oh, yeah?
True collectible.
Good.
So if you get to the record stores early, pick it up that way.
Now you're saying I got to go to the record store?
Oh, you'll never get a good cover. You'll get the same one everyone else has. Here's a dude. This is pretty cool. It's Paramount Pictures stationery. The guy goes, saw the final complete film on Friday night. They keep having these press screenings.
But this is the final complete film.
It was a packed press screening. The guy from Paramount told me the press screenings, you can't even get into them.
Yeah, now they're the most popular things.
Yeah, but when are we going to start charging people to see the movie?
I don't think we're ever doing that.
The guy says it was drop dead funny, especially Fred Eric Norris. Fred, you're stealing the goddamn picture from out from under me. You bastard.
I don't think so.
I'm going to have to cut him out of the film. In the movie version for the airplanes.
Fred won't be there?
That's right. The young Howard scenes were really funny. You should do a Welcome to the Dollhouse type feature just about growing up in the Stern family. It's actually occurred to me to go back, but anyway, I saw a screening.
You'll have a prequel.
Yeah, I saw a screening of Jerry Maguire also with the press, and Private Parts was the better film. However, there were some questions, and he goes into different questions about the movie, but I'll save this to read them once people start seeing the film, because this guy has some good questions.
You did a good piece on your last one.
Who did?
You know, the making of Private Parts?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's showing around the rest of the country at different times, so look for it.
Here's a guy says, on a sad note, the audience was really laughing hard when Stuttering John came on the screen, but were they laughing at him, not with him?
You all know the answer to that.
Guy asked the question, where was Princess Norris Furman? See, she is in the movie.
She is. She made the cut.
But let's not tell people where she is.
I understand that Allison is in the movie, too.
Allison's
I didn't
my wife.
see her.
Yeah. Most people missed her. Thank God.
Is Nancy in the movie?
Actually, I'll tell you where Nancy is in the movie.
I saw her.
You did see her.
Yeah, I saw her.
She is in the movie. But let's play the game once people can see it. At least wait till after the premiere.
I just want to make sure they are all there.
Yeah. They are all there, and you wait till you see it at the premiere when you've never seen it with an audience, a real audience.
No.
Whenever somebody, even when like Ivan Reitman's name comes on, the audience goes wild. And then the second my dad starts screaming, they go nuts. Wow. Like when you come on, the whole place passes out. It's just really funny. It's just each person gets a big round of applause.
Sit down.
It's kind of cool.
Looks like a Star Wars thing where everyone claps every time a character comes up.
That's right. Very good.
Well, you haven't.
Hey, you know who's on the phone?
Who?
What did you want to say?
I just want to tell you, I was online and there was like a bunch of scalpers online, and they already had sold their tickets now for $2 for $500.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are they selling them so cheap?
Gorilla has a guy.
Well, this is because these guys are idiots.
They do quick turnover.
Yeah, they just.
Oh, it's true. Imagine you're a scalper. You get online. You pay $8 and you turn that into $500, or $16 into $500 in 2 seconds.
Make so much money.
There was 4 guys, but they're still coming. They just wanted to sell their excess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they could party hardy at the premiere. That's what they said.
I see.
So they're just making money for the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn it into a couple of quick bucks. Hey, you want to talk to Alec Baldwin's mom?
Why not?
Yeah, she's on the phone.
We talk to every other Baldwin.
Carol. I don't know what she wants, but she wants to...
Maybe she wants to tell you about Alec on Saturday night.
I don't know. Is this Carol Baldwin?
This is Carol Baldwin.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
What's it like to, know inside your body you carried, guys who are all movie stars?
Oh, I did.
Did you have any idea when your husband impregnated you that you were creating a super race?
No, I never did.
Which son is your favorite? Tell the truth.
All of them.
But Alec is probably your most favorite.
No.
Oh.
They're all my favorite.
Come on, you can't much like Steven.
Yeah, you probably hate Steven. You do love Steven?
He's the flea.
How come the phone sounds so bad today? Every call is worse than...
It was good in the office, so there must be something here.
I'm telling you, I complained about the phones yesterday, and they made it 10 times worse.
Why do you have to complain?
I shouldn't have complained. It was working.
There was none of this.
None of this.
No.
But you know why I know this is all broken? Because it makes this noise even when the people hang up.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely something to do with your boy.
So... do you go to visit Alec and Kim Bassinger?
Yes.
And does Kim walk around the house in sexy outfits?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
A sweatshirt, no overalls.
It's got to be weird when your sons are all famous.
No, it's not.
Do you feel like you kind of lost them in a sense?
Or do they still call home and stuff like
that?
All
the time.
Really?
Well, I had breast cancer, and I had both my breasts removed in 1990, so the boys have been so supportive of me.
Really?
And so are my daughters. I have 2 daughters.
And do the boys give you lots of cash?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, they support you real good, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what kind of a mansion are you living in?
Yeah. Are you living in a mansion?
Well, it's a big house.
Really? Yeah, that's the right thing to do. They all got millions.
Because they all have hit the jackpot.
Yeah, even Billy has millions, and he hasn't even been in a hit movie yet.
Yeah, they can all contribute
He's
something.
doing Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're filming it now.
I didn't know that.
We have 5 movies, 6 movies coming out probably this year and the beginning of next year.
You put the Jackson 5 to shame. Those parents thought they hit the jackpot.
Yeah. They only got 1 out of it, or 2 out of that.
Yeah, right. You got working actors.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
they have to be working.
Carol, I mean, it's lovely to talk to you, but what the hell are you calling me about?
All right, hon. I am trying to save the Landmark Theater, a bunch of us in Syracuse. It's one of the old Lowe's theaters. And we are trying to do it over, and Luther Vandross was just up there.
What do you mean? You're trying to save a movie theater?
What are you doing in Syracuse?
Yeah,
I live in Syracuse. That's my hometown,
honey. Well, no wonder they bought you a house there. It's cheap.
Oh, those boys.
Yep, that's right.
They could buy all of Syracuse, you know?
Right. Why don't they just buy you Syracuse?
They could buy you that theater if you wanted.
But what we would love to do is show your movie up there. I know probably the night of the premiere you wouldn't want to do it, but maybe the next day. It holds 3,000 people. And they're stand friends of yours up there. They love you.
You mean it's a real movie theater?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Oh,
It's a Lowe's theater.
it's beautiful.
How come you won't show? You got 6 movies coming out.
You know, can I just say something? You know,
What Billy's trying to do is have virus shown up there.
yeah, I mean, by the way, this isn't Schindler's List. I can't keep showing this thing for free. I mean, you know.
We're not sending it to high school.
Yeah, I'm not sending this. I mean, I got to start.
Charge them and keep the money for the theater.
Oh, you want to keep the money for the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when do I get any money?
Well,
I mean, I'm not in Alec's category. Why didn't they show an Alec Baldwin film festival up there?
They already did.
They did?
Yep, they already did that. But they asked me to ask you, and maybe you could find out. I would really appreciate it.
All right, I'll find out, but, you know, I don't know if I really will.
You know, this will start an avalanche.
Yeah, right. Because, you know, I mean, seriously, I kind of feel bad for the guys who put up the money for these films.
Yeah.
Because, like, now we're showing the premiere Thursday night to, like, about 6,000 people.
Right, we're giving that money to charity.
But people will go back again and again, Howard.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
They will, honey. You know.
All right, I tell you what.
Can we let it build a little longer?
Yeah, can we let it build? Can we have an opening weekend first? What if we get the movie in there for, like, opening weekend?
All right.
Well, let me check into. I don't even know that I can do that. All right, Carol.
Well, just see.
All right, I'll look into it.
All right, thanks, hon.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. What are you wearing?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you hear that noise now? I hung up on her and listen.
Yeah, it's still there.
I'm not going to check into that. That's crazy. Forget it.
You're not even going to call her back?
No. Hey, please. I can't be bothered. Who cares if they rip down that movie theater?
Oh, that's
It's a movie theater.
It's an old, you know, they probably want to put up a multiplex.
Yeah, who cares? It'll be great. Probably the movie theater. I mean, who cares if an old movie theater's ripped down?
I like those new seats with the cup holders.
Yeah.
You don't get that in those old theaters.
And no offense, why is his mom calling me? Alex should be asking me directly.
Well, you know, she was with her little group, her little theater group, and they said, well, you know, you could call Howard Stern. He'll take your call.
Alec probably doesn't even know.
Alec don't want to know. His mom's probably calling him every day.
Alex, you know, he's trying to get his own movies not
Right.
to have to go to that.
Yeah, poor Alec. He puts out a movie. He's got to go do it to Syracuse.
Don't bother me, Ma. Call Howard.
Yeah. Yeah, what am I? What am I, a Baldwin brother now? Honorary Baldwin brother?
She's the mother of all Long Island.
I know. Next thing I know, my mother will be renovating movie
this
theaters.
is what I'm saying. Oh, my God, this will start her doing something.
Hey, you know what I'll do? I'll have my mom call Alec Baldwin.
There you
Say she's
go.
renovating a theater.
There you go. But he doesn't have a radio show. How's
I
your
see.
mother going to call him?
I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. Let my mom start hounding some people.
There's a flaw in your plan.
Yeah. Between you and me, like, the last thing I care about is renovating movie theaters. I don't care if they tear them all down. In Syracuse.
Not even Long Island.
Yeah, right. I mean, what historical value?
Do they really need that movie theater up in Syracuse?
No. Of course not. There's not 3,000 people who won't even go see a movie.
It's too big.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, the Jesus Twins have had about 3 years to set up now.
Yeah, I mean, the Beatles set up quicker than the Jesus
Is
Twins.
this over? Are we done?
I don't know. Maybe we should just start the news, and we'll let them perform later in the show, because...
Ask the guy if they're done.
Are you done? 5 minutes, really?
They said that 2 hours ago.
Yeah, right.
They said it would take a half hour. It's taking a lot longer than that.
Yeah, well, it's a big setup, evidently. These guys better be decent. I'm predicting disaster.
I can't vouch for that.
I can't vouch for that.
You've never heard them?
It'll be fine.
All right.
What if they stink, Howard? Are you going to stop them?
No, I'm not going to stop them. I want to watch. I'll let the record company guys let them in on the bad news.
So have we got record company guys here?
They're coming in, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I got a couple already here. Yes, Roxanne.
Howard, why do you even bother with these guys?
What guys?
The Jesus Brothers.
I don't know. I just find them fascinating.
That manager is hysterical.
Yeah, come on.
You
You got to admit it's funny.
No, I have to be honest with you. That was the first time I turned off your E! television program is when these guys were on.
Oh, really?
After I saw that video,
Right.
that was absolutely ridiculous. And then first off, coming into your show right now and saying that they want to perform at your premiere is for your fans. And I tell you, I bet you might not even get one phone call that says, put them on, because your fans think they suck.
Well, let's keep an open mind. Let's hear them play, and then if they suck, we'll tell them.
What's with the cornrows?
What'd she say?
The cornrows.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's with that?
Well, we'll see. I think it's funny.
Howard,
All right.
I don't even know why you bother with them.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
I've never gotten more hate calls about people than...
I know. The faxes come in, they hate them, they're like, get them off. Why are you bothering with them?
You got a whole bunch of faxes?
Yeah, I mean, they come in the same way every day. I mean, people just hate them. They're not even creative about that.
Right. Like, sometimes it's a funny fax.
Yeah, but not these. They just get them off.
And none are positive, right?
No.
Not one.
They're obnoxious. Why do you talk to them?
Robin and I got to tape Maury Povich today. I am so tired.
You're gonna prop me up today.
I'm yawning already. I told you I didn't go to sleep until 11 o'clock because I had to go shopping. I was shopping until 6 o'clock.
For your outfit for the premiere?
Yeah.
So what's the deal? Tell me the outfit.
I'm not telling you.
Lots of breast, I bet.
Yeah.
I love your chest.
Song,
right.
No, I know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be pants.
No.
With a bustier.
No.
And your breast pushed up almost to your chin. And will your tattoo show? I love that when it shows. That means you're showing extra breast.
I haven't, I want to go one more time because I might find something else. I'm not quite sure about this outfit. And I have a backup.
Your breasts will fill 2 TV screens. It will be your triumph.
My triumph.
Your beautiful breasts and acting ability will be on display for all to see. The new Liz Taylor.
You know what? You sing like Michael Jackson.
Right. Yeah.
He put about as much thought into that as Liz Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, did he concentrate at all? Like, didn't he used to be, like, a good songwriter or something?
That's what they said.
Yeah, I never heard it.
I don't know. He left to his own devices. I don't know who wrote those songs.
You had violet eyes. And what was the line?
They stole your childhood and sold it for money.
What is he, a Vita? They sold.
It did. It sounded just like one of those Broadway tunes where it doesn't have to rhyme, just goes on.
Right. They sold your childhood.
And then, of course, he was doing all of his little, snapping his fingers and posing that he does in all of his other songs. But this was a slow song.
Wow.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Wow. She got it.
Here's a guy who writes me a letter. At my company, we're getting a group of people together for our own showing of your movie, Howard Stern's Private Parts. How are they doing that? I guess he rented it.
Renting out the theater.
Yeah, I guess everybody just... Look at this. Saturday evening... let's see. Howard Stern's Private Parts on Saturday, March 15th. Saturday evening show. Cocktails beforehand. Location to be determined upon movie release. Wow. It's time for all Howard Stern fans to come together, get out of the closet, and join for an evening of cocktails and private parts.
Oh, that's fun that people in other cities are going to get together groups of people who are fans, so they can have their own kind of Woodstock thing going on.
Plays. It's going to be a party.
Yeah. I might have a private party for me and Jen Jameson and watch the movie. I'm thinking of throwing one of those cocktail
parties.
parties.
Have you had friends who say they want to see it with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have very few friends, though.
But I have very few friends, too. And they, like each one of them has said, I have to see it with you.
Yeah.
So I have to go to this movie 10 million times.
I think at the premiere I would like to sit somewhere near my father and mother just so I can watch my dad's face.
Sure.
As the sister goes, oh, my God.
You don't know where they're sitting?
No, I know I'm supposed to be sitting near Sherry Lansing, the head of Paramount, and my wife.
They said they were going to intersperse us between executives and stuff like that, so I guess we won't be anywhere near each other.
Right. It might look more fun, actually, if I'm sitting near some important people instead of my folks all the time. You know what I mean? Let them just be within eye shot so I can turn my head and look at my old man. Do you have any relatives coming? I have relatives coming.
No, I don't have any relatives coming.
I didn't want to invite my relatives, but, I figured, well, they'll be pissed.
Right. You couldn't go home. I don't have a problem.
Yeah. I couldn't get many tickets. So I invited some relatives and stuff.
Yeah.
It's turning into a wedding.
I know. It sounds like one of those reunion kind of deals where everybody's getting together for you.
Yeah. I didn't make the movie for my family. I made it for people to go see, regular people.
But all of a sudden, it's like you're having a big party around it, and they're like, "Well, it's not. I should be on the list."
Yeah, I know. I have cousins flying in from Florida.
You're kidding.
No.
Are your in-laws?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's why
so you got a house full of people.
I wouldn't know.
And the relatives from Atlanta and California?
Yeah. There's
wow.
People flying in from all coasts. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's almost like I never ever want to make another movie.
You know what? You should have had an L.A. premiere.
Yeah. Oh, they all would have been there.
Oh, they would have come there, too.
Better we did it in New York.
They'll follow you anywhere.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Moss going to the plane.
I would have had it at Guam if I could have.
I know that Gary says his parents will be there.
Right.
Jackie's relatives will be there. Fred's parents will be there.
Can you ask Gary's parents to keep it down during the movie?
Gary's just very...
Baba Booey.
That should be
They
right.
all had to do the family thing, too.
Oh, yeah? Baba Booey's family. The elite of Long Island. Yeah.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
But I couldn't believe Fred. We actually might get to see Fred's parents.
Oh, your parents are coming, Fred?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm trying to finagle it.
Should have hired stunt parents.
I thought about calling Central Casting, but I figured reality's much better.
Unfortunately, Jackie's father won't be with us. He never got to see Jackie's greatest triumph.
No, Jackie's father bailed out, thought his son would never be a success.
His father was convinced before he died that Jackie would be a loser.
Didn't think it was worth sticking around.
I have no chips. I'm leaving.
His father would have lived, but he said, Jackie's not going to do anything to make me proud, so I'll just check out now.
It hasn't happened by now.
Yeah, Jackie's 50 and nothing's happened.
You are so cold.
Dad, just hang on a little longer. A little longer, Dad. I swear it's going to happen this year.
I'll distinguish myself.
Oh, you're old.
Like you said last year.
And you're a little broken down.
You have hit a new low.
But you could hang around a little while longer. It could happen.
Yeah, not for me. Maybe Nancy.
New low.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time.
Nancy, Jackie seems to feel that Nancy will somehow try to be promoting Big Orange Marble.
Yeah, right. Walking around nude with a big sign.
I just might fly in your father, Robin, next year.
Now that'd be good. With some real hot...
I'm glad you're not in charge of this.
My father puts his hand off my ass.
Imagine your father starts molesting you during the premiere, Robin.
My father could get punched out really easily now.
Wow. Imagine they sit you next to your father. You go running out of the theater.
No, I wouldn't.
Your greatest triumph.
Keep the lights on, please.
Keep the lights on.
You think I'm afraid of my father? You're nuts.
What? I'm afraid of your father.
Don't sit him next to me. I'm a virgin.
There'll be seats all around him.
Yeah.
Don't you know I once had a guy try to molest me in a movie theater?
Was it your dad?
No.
Wow.
I was sitting in this movie theater.
What's your story? You attract molestation like moths attract.
No, molesters should really leave me alone.
All right.
Because I always beat them up. Come here, baby. But this little old guy, it's a practically empty theater.
Right.
And he's got to come and sit right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I got up and moved another seat.
And then he moved next.
And then, no, he starts doing one of those things, you know how guys
stretch out.
themselves out.
Yeah, he stretched out and put his arm around you?
Stretched out, and then all of a sudden his arm, plops down on the armrest.
Yeah.
Farthest away from him, and then is lying on my thigh. And I just looked at him, and I said, "What are you doing?" Oh, I didn't know where my hand had gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just said, if you don't get out of that seat, you're going to not know where your teeth have gone.
Who are you going to be sitting next to at the premiere?
Ralph.
Ralph?
Yeah.
Hag it.
Hag.
Hag it.
Hag.
Ralph.
Ralph, yes. Ralph's my date for the evening.
Well, I guess you're safe.
I won't be molested at this show.
Yeah. That's good. It makes Ralph feel important.
I like Ralph. Ralph and I do movie good together.
Right. Jesus. That's a couple.
Isn't it?
We make a great couple.
There you go.
Like Liz and Michael.
Weirder. So, weirder. Will he walk down the runway with you in the red carpet?
Maybe.
Right.
Who knows?
You know the whole audience is going to be screaming.
But that's fun.
Right.
Yeah, for us.
Homo.
Homo. I don't know what my wife's going to be wearing. She told me she got a special outfit.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
You don't think you should preview it?
I know I paid for it. I hope both my wives look good, my movie wife and my wife.
Well,
I don't want him embarrassing me.
yeah, Mary's coming with her boyfriend, right?
I would assume.
Yeah.
Is she sitting near you?
Oh, Mary? Yeah. She's probably sitting near her boyfriend. I got a stack of women I need to sit next to beside my wife.
Why don't you just switch seats, Holly?
I might have like 5 different areas I want to go to. I'll have a seat next to Jenna, one next to my movie wife.
Aisle and have them keep,
Yeah. Yeah, my movie wife ought to leave her boyfriend at home, leave a seat empty, so I could halfway through the picture I can.
You could join her.
I could join her.
We'll put him next to Allison.
Yeah, they could swap seats. I sit next to him.
That's right. You don't want any empty seats.
Swapping the
Right.
I don't know. Maybe you don't want that. Is Mary's boyfriend good looking?
Oh, he's a handsome devil. He's the really most handsome guy I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No, huh?
He's a real stud. Hey, hey, Fred, what's your wife going to wear?
She's debating. She had one outfit, but she's really unhappy with it. So she's going to go out and shop again today.
Is that right? She should just be naked like she's at that show.
I swear to God, I was just thinking that myself.
She should wear her party dress from the play.
I was just thinking that because, she showed me the dress yesterday. She was very unhappy with it, and I was just thinking that in my mind. I'm going she should just dress that way and make some money.
Who thought to invite your parents to the premiere? You did? You did?
Yep.
Well, it's very. Usually, Fred doesn't even think of that.
No.
It suddenly occurred to him.
Couldn't do it without him.
And Mom and Dad are going to come?
Mom and Dad are coming to the big city.
What about your brother?
Yeehaw. No, my brother's got to work, so.
Yeah.
Couldn't take the day off for this?
Couldn't take the day off?
Nah,
There's something weird going on there.
Oh, boy.
There's going to be so much going on in that audience, you don't even need to show a picture.
I know. Who wants to see the movie?
Well, that's why I'm so glad we're doing something afterwards, so we can group up and talk about
Fred,
it.
the wife, and then...
Mom and Dad. Hear that accent?
Mom and Dad Norris.
We haven't heard that accent in a long time.
This is going to be 3 ratings.
Fred was really good at the movie.
We'll get high review.
High review and 2 thumbs up.
Now she's Inger Stevens.
Yeah. Fred was good.
Fred is a good boy.
She's a hoot.
We got to take a break. We'll come back. You want to do these Jesus twin things already, and then we got to do the news and get out of here.
Let's get this done.
We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new enemy.
Check this action out.
Countdown.
We refuse to be responsible.
10 days.
I hear you.
Till the dawning of the new Hollywood.
So turn your volume up.
Because we're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Rob Zombie, Howard Stern from the soundtrack of Private Parts in the stores today.
The new Hollywood.
The new Hollywood and the new Sound of Music. Sing it, Jackie. Come on. Do it. Let Jackie do a little singing. He's in a good mood today. He's going to be a big movie star. There he goes. Now listen to him. I was supposed to call Rob Zombie on the other day.
Oh, really?
Well, he's flying into New York today for rehearsal, and
Why didn't you call him?
I forgot. I have to recreate my sound. That ain't going to be easy.
I don't see why you can't rehearse in here.
When
else
Robin,
are you going to have time to rehearse?
I want it to be special.
But when else do you have time to rehearse?
In between my various television appearances for 5 minutes. Hey, let me give the Jesus Twins their shot now. First of all, before the Jesus Twins perform, for those of you listening at home, obviously you can't see this on E yet, the Jesus Twins have actually gone to quite an expense here. I mean, they've flown in a whole band. They got like 3 background singers. Did you see what's going on here?
Yes, I met everybody out in the hall.
You did?
Took about a half hour for that receiving line.
And they got 3 guitarists and a drummer.
And a whole road crew.
Even security people.
Yeah.
The whole band is black.
Except for the Jesus
Except for the Jesus Twins.
Now, do they really consider themselves a band, a group, or are these people just working for the Jesus Twins and the Jesus Twins are really it?
Are you guys a band, a solid band, or is it just like guys that do you guys really plan on staying together? You do. I can't hear what these guys are saying. Let me see if I can. Let me see if this works. Hey, you guys say something.
Absolutely.
No, I can't hear.
Doesn't work.
That's what I thought. Gary, get in here with the wireless, will you? Guess not. By the way, while Gary's getting the wireless...
I mean, who writes the music?
I do. I didn't want to say it. No, the Jesus Twins. You Jesus Twins write the music, right? Right. Matt Pollock is here from Elektra Records.
How you doing, Howard?
And he is a big guy at Elektra Records. No kidding around.
He looks like a pissed off guy.
Yeah, he is a pissed off guy. He's already pissed off.
Ready to be impressed.
Hey, guys, this guy's from Elektra Records. I mean, he's a big deal. What? I can't hear you. How does this work? Gary, you got to turn it on, pal.
It is.
We have no equipment that works. Pathetic. Show is pathetic.
Very good.
You got it up on your end?
I don't know. I have no idea what I have to do. Anyway, also here today is Harvey Leeds. He is from Epic Records. Steve Leeds is here today from Universal Records. Where is everybody?
Yeah,
I'm announcing names and no one's here.
Steve.
I see Steve. I don't see Harvey. What's going on?
See the part where it's just highlighted on the sheet where he's on car phone?
Oh, Harvey's on a phone. I was going to say, where's Harvey? Looks like Crackhead Bob.
Harvey's very heavy.
All right, Steve.
And Ross is running late.
Oh, okay. Well, who cares about Ross? You don't know what he's doing anyway. Crackhead Bob is here as well. How are you, Crackhead?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're a little hoarse, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
What was he doing?
Oh, the dining and telling. Oh, you wonder right there.
That hurt your voice?
Oh, yeah. and just. What's going on? Yeah.
Right. Now, Crackhead Bob actually was out online trying to get tickets for the premiere.
Did he get tickets?
Yep. You got tickets.
Yep.
And Matt, does the Crackhead Bob smell?
Steve, switch seats with me.
Do you smell?
I don't mean that in a bad way.
Were you out there all night?
Oh my God.
Right. Now
So
the
you
last time
haven't cleaned yourself.
I just wanted you guys to come in here because you are music professionals. Come in here and evaluate the Jesus Twins. They're looking to get a shot at the premiere. I said I give them a shot. They got their whole band. They flew it in. Be fair with them, all right? I mean, don't try to be
We're
funny.
here with an open mind.
All right. And I know Crackhead Bob, I'm going to ask you to represent all fans. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Last time the Jesus Twins got into an altercation with Crackhead Bob.
But you can put that all behind you and judge him with an open mind.
Now, are your microphones and stuff working? Let me hear the guys. Let me just hear if they're working.
Well, I can hear him now.
Let me see if I can hear you. All right. All right, you guys are all set. All right. All right, let's see what happens. Here they go. What is happening?
I don't know.
Are you guys ready? All right.
Come on now. Feel my ubiquity. Feel my ubiquity. Feel my ubiquity. Look ahead now. New York City, alright, where the pigeon chill know my name. Yeah, the incense is burning chilly on the street. Trains that boom, the air will bleed. Off the coast of Michigan, baby. Better let them know the history here. Brotherly love, but I'm a mission road. Like the Liberty Bell, it's on the Washington Post. Go fancy mess, don't you smile, so you're right in the air. Dance up to Vegas, don't you know, that I got to feel with blackjack and roll. Across the bay, San Francisco prison, where they sexual men, just a line of don't try to stop now.
The guys are jumping around. Oh, there's Ross.
Ross listening?
It doesn't matter. Ross has an opinion no matter what. And boys, Jesus Twins, how do you feel? Are you?
Wow.
They were jumping up and down and doing this song.
They were dancing. They did the whole routine.
Man.
Jackie slipped me a note. He says, "Hey, why don't you tell the Jesus Twins we want the band without them?"
Band is great.
Band did run the full
Very
job.
soulful.
Now, guys, how do you feel afterwards? Where's Gary with the wireless?
Ready to go again.
You ready to go again? Wow. Well, these guys are out there.
Song? You need to see another song?
No, I don't need to. Now, who wants to go?
So this is what's going on in Lawrence, Long Island right now, right?
That's it. Now, wait a second. Who wants to start with the critique? Crackhead Bob, you want to go first?
Not me.
You don't want to go first?
I'm good.
No, start with Steve.
Start with Steve.
John in the studio. Why don't you get John in the studio?
Stuttering John?
No, I'm manager. John.
Your manager, yeah. Let him get in here to. Are you guys all right? Now, you obviously put a lot of energy into this performance.
Yeah, it's dancing and singing.
Are you tired?
No.
I mean, they were really dancing and singing at the same time.
They're all over the place.
This is what we were meant to do. This is what we were born.
You were born to do. How's the band feel? Do you guys feel everything went well? Successful?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Smoking.
All right.
Do they know each other?
Do you guys? Does the band know each other? Do you guys all know each other?
Do you rehearse? That's a good question.
Is there any rehearsal? Or Gary, can you get the microphone back there? You got to kind of read the situation. Do you guys?
Musically, we know each other. We've been together for a while.
That's right. So you played with the Jesus Twins a lot before.
The last 2 months.
Yep.
Last 2 months. And the backup guys, you got your own thing going, or?
I've known them for 4 years.
You have.
He's our voice coach.
He's your voice
4 years
coach.
ago.
You happy with your students? They're doing good?
At first they employed me, now they're employing me. You answer that one.
Right, I see. Well, okay. What do you say? All right, anyway, okay, who wants to go first? I know Harvey, your brother Steve, is on the phone. They're both big record executives. You want to let him go first?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, let me see if I can find him. Harvey, you there? Harvey?
He has a history with that.
Yeah, this is the second time he's been in.
Having a hard time here with our
company
technical.
of the Jesus Twins.
Howard, can you hand me one of those waters?
Yeah. Harvey.
He crashed.
All right, we're going to give up on Harvey, and we're going to go over to his brother Steve. Steve, what are you thinking?
Well, I think visually it's very interesting.
By the way, I should point out Steve was reading the sports section of the Post.
During the performance?
All right. What do you think?
I like the musicianship. There's something happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to what the Jesus Twins think their audience is and who they're...
At this point, public, as far as listening to... New trend. Crossover thing. John, take control. Crossover thing. Right now...
Give it to John.
John?
All right. No, what was the question again? Can you... This is in reference to the audience visually.
Bob will explain to you.
All right. I have two answers for that. One of the beautiful aspects about this group is that it's multiracial. It's very rare that you'll find a multiracial group. Secondly, it's very melodious.
How many races are in the group?
2.
There are 2.
There are 2, right.
But it's still,
I say that's biracial.
It's multiracial.
That's a biracial group.
But it's also very melodious. And after listening to this, everybody that desecrates the vision and the image of the Jesus Twins because of obnoxious behavior learned a very important lesson today.
What's that?
That the Jesus Twins are for real, that I am not mentally insane for taking these guys on. And let's just say that the newest millionaire in America today is Jonathan F. Mendelsohn, and then
that would be you, right?
Multi-millionaires are the Jesus Twins, Eric and Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please give them a round of applause.
I think the new rich guy is the guy who rented them the equipment.
Yeah, right. The new rich guy is the guy who made $15,000 on the equipment. So you're saying that the Jesus Twins will be discovered today. This is a great day in the Jesus Twins
Howard,
history.
past tense. The Jesus Twins have been discovered thanks to you.
Thank you.
So please, band members, let's give Howard Stern a round of applause.
No, thank you.
Howard, you should just check. Steve also was about to voice his concerns about the band.
All right, go ahead. What is your concern? Go ahead. You've always been honest.
We've never talked. We're talking here about money and things like that. I haven't heard the word passion discovered. I'm concerned what's the band's real self-image because we see full page...
Let me address that issue.
Let the band speak for themselves. We see a full-page ad in Billboard. Okay. We see you throwing around a lot of money, coming here, groveling to try to play the premiere, and, you know, that's fine. I give you a lot of credit for effort I think the music has some validity to it. I'm just concerned what's really behind all this. What's the passion? Where would you guys play, other than if Howard's unable to put you on his show? What venue in New York City or in Los Angeles would you guys see yourself and your audience gravitating towards?
Well, if Howard can't let us play at Madison Square Garden this week, we'll be back in a month.
Playing there.
Right.
Once your record hits.
Where have you guys played publicly to this point?
It's irrelevant. But I will say
very relevant.
I will say this.
Where are your fans coming from if they haven't seen you perform outwardly, other than through Howard's graciousness?
It's not an important issue.
No, it is an issue. You talk about fans and
I'm
audience.
overcoming
Where
a
is
cold,
your
so
audience
y'all
from?
can forgive me. Right now...
You're overcoming a cold. Why did you shake my hand before?
Oh, no. Sorry, Howard. Anyway, the House of Blues, Billboard Live, Aftershock, practically every club in Los Angeles wants them to play. That's not what we're seeking. What we want is a record label to sign the boys. That is their paramount value. The reason that we came to the Stern Show had nothing to do with the shtick. The shtick was nothing more than a lender getting us to the top. That's all it served.
What language is he
just
using?
the buffer.
Dude, you got a whole nother lingo.
A lender?
Dude, you're way past Ebonics.
The music. That's all we cared about.
So, John, have the Jesus Twins performed in public other than...
Well, let me ask you something. I got to step in here, Steve, because you're being awfully tough. What is your critique of the band? Never mind where they're going to perform.
Well, Howard, I think they're very good, but my concern is when we take them to the marketplace, is marketing.
Who is going to be into them? Do you think they could find an audience?
There is an audience right now.
I see.
I have business partners right now affiliated with Motown, affiliated with Spielberg's company, among others. I'm talking about the record company. Thank you very much. DreamWorks, the record company. Right. We do have people that want it.
Which he wasn't supposed to mention on the air.
Hold on a second. You know, Howard, this is a perfect time because they keep talking about that they have this possible deal with Geffen, and Ross works at Geffen. Have you heard anything about a signing for the Jesus Twins?
There have been some questions raised saying, who is the Jesus Twins? Yes.
There have been.
That's it.
There have been. Correct.
Right.
What's the answer?
Now, Ross, what is the answer to that question? Who are they?
That's why I'm here today. But no, but Steve makes a valid point.
Did you get to hear the Jesus Twins, or
yes,
you were late?
I was standing in the control room watching.
You did hear it.
I did hear it.
You watched the whole thing.
No, but Steve makes a valid point. It's something called fan base, and it's very important to find out what the band has.
You're telling me at Geffen they were asking who are the Jesus Twins?
There was some questions
I will
raised.
make a prediction right now.
All right, go ahead. He's all fueled up now. Go ahead, yeah.
Never mind.
What is the prediction? Go ahead. Don't cop out. Now, you're going to be brave or what? What is your prediction?
Without sounding arrogant.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you can.
Go ahead. That's what got you here.
I believe our debut album
Go ahead.
will break all records.
Really?
Including Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Go ahead.
Sorry. And people are excited about Alanis Morissette's The band is about substance. The song that we performed today was written for a soundtrack specifically.
Right.
We have a whole plethora of different songs that run the gamut as far as every emotion.
Right.
And
This is just tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I wish they'd done something else. We heard Feel My
Excuse me?
All right, so wait a second. Crackhead Bob, what is your opinion? Did you get moved by the music at all?
Every else, I'm sorry, it's just.
Yeah, go ahead.
But every else, that I like that. But that it was just not. It was not there.
You like the whole band except for the Jesus Twins?
Yeah. It's not here.
Yeah.
It's not here.
It's what?
I think that's about the most honest appraisal
this
we've done.
retard seriously?
Well, I mean,
he's
your fan.
Listener.
Nice.
It's your
He's my
audience.
adversary right now instead of an ally. If he cannot give an honest opinion, he can't give a disinterested verdict, then what's the... I don't see him...
You don't feel he's being honest?
Way, shape, form,
He did like something.
He had a...
He liked the band.
Yeah, the band is okay.
Thank you.
And they're playing your music, right?
All right. Yeah, there you
John, you want to take over?
Hey, John, do you have a tape?
All right,
Can we
Howard.
get a tape? John?
I'm sorry. What was
now, wait a second. What about...
Hold on 1 second.
Do you have an audition tape that we could take back to our companies?
Really? You would?
Oh, sure.
You would?
Oh, really?
What the hell?
What's going on here?
Absolutely.
We have
a bidding war. Is there a bidding war?
We have a CD. When we get back to Los Angeles.
Now, let me ask you something. The manager.
That you get it.
Let me ask the manager something.
Howard, please.
Now, there seems to be a bidding war over the Jesus Twins between Geffen Records And of course, Steve's label.
Affirmative.
Right. Now, how will you pick a label?
What about that other guy? What does he have to say?
First of all, the money is not the only.
Matt, what do you say?
I think the band is really soulful. I think the guys are great live, and I think the Twins got some really great moves. I think you guys were a little bit out of sync, but I think that might have been because you were a little bit nervous, maybe, and there's not a lot of room to move.
Are you telling me Elektra Records has interest in these?
I did not say that.
Oh, I see. You're bowing out of the bidding war.
No, I'm not bowing out. I just want to say that I think all the record guys here expressed the same thing. We thought the music was, it's a bit compelling and they're fun to watch, but where do you go with this? And as a record company, you got to look at it not just musically, but you got to look at it. Is there a market for this?
Do you think there is a market for this?
Why don't we do this, gentlemen?
Can I ask you?
Wait, you go ahead. What do you want to do?
All right, here's what I'd like to do. I want to speak with each and every one of you. Bob, I'll buy you a drink at Scores. But anyway, the other three, I want to speak with each of you, and then hopefully what we can do is I'll get together with my business people, CPA, lawyers, etc., and hopefully within about 7 days, I will be back on your show.
Right.
We will sign a contract,
right,
and then you will buy me a drink at Scores, except that I don't drink alcohol, so you'll owe me a Diet Coke or an orange juice.
I see. So you feel confident now that the Jesus Twins are on their way?
I have one question. You've made it so many times.
Let me see what the people are saying. Let me go to the phones.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead, Jackie.
We got all these record company guys here. These guys spent $15,000 to come out here, and they just asked him if they have any kind of a demo or anything. He said, well, we got it back in Los Angeles. Why would he come all the way out here without a demo with him?
Well, they didn't know they would be meeting record company guys.
I believe 8 to 10 videos and CDs were here originally from 2 weeks ago.
Those went right in the garbage. Now, but then, went right in the garbage. Then after we knew who you were, we kept one.
There you go.
But you guys should, you've traveled back and forth a few times. Book a show in New York. Find a small club and see what's out there.
Shows.
I don't think that's a bad idea. Why don't we do this? Why don't you and I get together after the show?
Oh, God. Why does he have that, Ross?
All right, let's see what the audience thinks of the Jesus Twins.
Howard, let's talk about the premiere right now.
Hold on a second. Let me see what the fans say. You got to check with the fans. Chris, what do you think?
I think that I personally don't care about what their personalities are like, but I just think the music sounds like theme music from a gay porno.
You think it's gay porno music? Well, there's a market for that. Evidently.
There's the market.
Now we know where to send them.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And Steve, what do you think?
I think they should change their name to the Below Average White Band.
You don't. Thank you very much.
Pro wrestling where they belong.
Go ahead.
Isn't this all superfluous if we have record company guys respected in the business, and we're going to guerrilla screening?
What is that? What are you doing?
Actually, it's not superfluous because these are the people who would put down. These would be people who would parenthetically put down $15 to buy your CD. So it's not irrelevant.
They weren't in the studio.
But that's just it, though.
Yeah, when you hear it on the radio.
Telling you to go out and perform.
If your record goes on the radio, people can't see you.
George, should we have these guys to the premiere?
Howard, I've been a fan of yours for 15 years. I'm begging you, okay? Please, on behalf of all your fans, do not bring these guys to your premiere. I am begging you, Howard. I've been a fan of yours for 15 years.
And you're begging me too.
This is just one individual.
Right.
What kind of music do you listen to?
What kind of music do I listen to?
This kind of music, or do you prefer heavy metal?
I listen to all kinds of music, and this, let me tell you, is horrible.
Okay, it sounds terrible.
Just one opinion, guys.
All right.
Okay.
No, but in all seriousness, what type of music do you prefer?
Howard.
Right.
Howard.
What type of music do you prefer?
We're not dealing with the phone calls. We're here to consummate the deal.
Right. I understand what you're saying. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me take one more phone call. All right.
That's so.
Right. What did you think of the music?
I think there's a dip on your good nature there, Howard, man. I mean, you're always rooting for the underdog.
Right.
There are other bands down in Soho that sound a lot better. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about these guys. I'm just saying,
well, they're up here. They're trying.
This is John Mendelsohn. I'm the manager. I just have one very important question to ask you.
Go ahead.
Forget any prejudice. What did you think about my band? Do you like their music? If you were in the Motown, would you like this music?
No, please. All right, listen. Never mind his opinion. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'm going to do.
Focus on business.
All right, I will meet with my people and see if there's any room for the Jesus Twins at the premiere.
That is not what you said.
That's what I said I would do.
No.
I cannot guarantee them a spot.
If it was good.
Right.
Yeah, well, what do you think?
It was fine that I would go consult with people, yes. I am willing to do that. For whatever reason.
Howard, on a scale of 1 to 10.
But I can't be responsible if people start throwing stuff at you. Yeah, go ahead.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this?
Right.
He wants
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade this?
Don't put me on the spot like that. I'm not going to ask. No, I'm not going to give you 1 to 10.
1 to 10, what would you grade it?
Not going to fall. I'm not going to play this game. I am not going to play the game. You guys want to go that game?
Play the game.
Okay, yeah, Matt, go ahead. A scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say a 6.
All right, Steve.
I'd say the musicianship is a 7. Performance is a 6. And not having a CD to listen to.
I don't give a rat's ass who these record people.
Here you go.
What they score.
Hey, one more label.
People who think it's a 10. I don't need these people.
Hey, there's always room to grow, guys.
Anyway.
6 is not bad. I mean, we're not going to sit here and give you a 9. I mean,
a 9. The Beatles didn't get a 9.
Pearl Jam.
We're better than the Beatles, right?
You are better than the Beatles? Crackhead Bob, do you want to give a number?
Dad?
Gary, what do you think of the music?
Wait, let Crackhead Bob go first.
What?
Dad.
What?
Yeah, you gotta go.
For that.
Yeah.
For the band.
And that, 2.
2? A 2?
2.
For the guy, a 2.
What?
That's low.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
All right, Ross.
I'll give him a 7. I mean, there's always room to grow. You guys only played around for, a few months, maybe a couple years.
All right, well, those are nice scores. Those are nice scores.
Yeah, they're not one.
I mean, it's not awful.
I'm saying if you guys were interested and you were as far as a legitimate interest in the group, then how would you say that a 6 would be something that you'd be interested in?
Let me.
That doesn't.
If we weren't even interested, I can speak for myself, not the others on the panel here. If I was not interested, it would have been what Bob gave you, which is a 2. You know what? I'd like to see again. I'd like to see an environment where you can move around on stage, where you're not tripping over yourself.
Hopefully this Thursday.
But you can book a club.
The premiere.
No, that's not the place.
The premiere might not be the place. So listen, guys, I can't make you any promises. I told you that up front. I got to talk to the people, because even the people at MTV, I wanted to have more bands than I'm having now. They've already axed half the bands.
Cutting you back.
So if I can squeeze you in somewhere, I don't know. I'm going to look into it. That's the best I can do for you. That's the best I can do.
I can't complain about that, Howard.
Right, you can't. You can't complain about that.
But I guarantee this. If you give these guys just that one song, 3 to 5 minutes maximum, here's what we'll do. We'll put you on the VIP guest list for our House of Blues.
That's all right. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all.
We plan to have a record label cut within the next 7 to 14 days.
A label cut.
With or without the premiere.
I understand.
But with the premiere, it would be even better.
It would accelerate that. Okay, very
without
good.
question.
All right, listen,
the acceleration would definitely be dramatic.
All right, listen. First of all, I want to thank the band and the Jesus Twins for coming in today. They did a very nice job. All right, you put yourselves on the line. You came in and you played. It was entertaining. I want to thank Matt Pollock of Elektra Records. I want to thank Steve Leeds of Universal Records. Harvey, I don't know where you are. Ross Zapin of Geffen Records and Crackhead Bob of Oh Baby Records. All right, so that's it. Oh Baby. So I will look into it. I promise you that. How's that? All right, that's all I can do right now. I'm not in charge of the event. All right. Would you guys be willing to play a benefit for Alec Baldwin's mom in Syracuse?
I don't see why not. Why don't we talk about it when we're done?
All right, good. A little charity work. Okay, very good.
Always talking.
All right, we're going to take a break. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Howard.
What's new music coming out on your label? Quickly mention a band.
Well, you already know. We've got the Metallica record. It just continues to do well.
That's a terrific record.
Good stuff.
Steve, what do you got?
Right now we have a band called Space.
Space, that's the next big thing? Ross, you got anything? Or are you too busy?
Veruca Salt and Morphine.
I see. And Crackhead Bob, where will you be appearing next?
I don't know.
All right.
Don't forget, also, Howard, two more plugs for 2 great bands, The Odds and Moby.
All right, certainly. We'll all look into that. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Thank you, Jesus.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages.
Oh, my God.
Countdown. 10 days until the dawning of the new Hollywood.
Wait a second. Not yet. Wait!
I will now bring you one of the greatest virtuosos of our time.
We're back.
Hold on 1 second there. What'd you say your name was?
With the Howard Stern Show.
All right, Red Hot Chili Peppers, LL Cool J. Did you pick up the soundtrack yet? Did you get the soundtrack album yet?
Yep.
You got it already?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Crackhead Bob, boy. Did you get the rare covers, or did you get...
I think so.
Let me see what cover you got.
Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm a rebel.
Open it, take it out of the bag so I can see what cover you got.
You can't do that.
Oh, that's what's funny. You can't open a bag?
Oh, okay.
Let me see. It's all over the floor. What is it? So you were on a line all night?
Yep.
And what was that like? What time did you get out there?
At first, I went and told and I'm gonna be, and it came.
All right, I don't know what.
No, he's saying first he went to go get a suit and a cane.
Oh, for the premiere.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna be amazed.
I'm gonna be amazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be amazed.
Yeah.
You're gonna amaze yourself.
Yeah. Well, yes and no.
So you were on.
That comes out.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
All right. Use the F word. I had a big. All right. It was cold last night, right?
Oh yeah.
It was very cold.
Come on now.
I might make a sequel to Sling Blade with Crackhead Bob in it. So you went and you stood online.
Yeah. And I want an autograph. I don't want a tab. Okay, we got one.
Oh, you were signing autographs.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And you do money too.
And you got money?
Yeah.
From who?
You want to autograph? $5.
You charge $5 for your autograph.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yes and no.
You charge $5 for an autograph?
Yeah.
And how many did you sign?
A lot.
Really?
A lot.
Wow. Look at Crackhead Bob making it into an industry.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I never tried that. So
you went out there and there were a lot of people all night. How did you stay warm?
Oh, I was freezing. Oh.
All night.
Yeah.
What time? You went out there like in the afternoon?
Afternoon. No,
and you weren't
in the morning. In the morning.
I know a guy from King World. You know King World that syndicates Wheel of Fortune and stuff?
Sure.
He called up asking for premiere tickets, so we didn't have any because we're giving them to fans. Yeah. He hired people to stand online.
Really?
Yeah. What's that?
2 tickets. 2 tickets. 2 tickets.
We understand
We get that.
Okay.
All right.
No, but I want money.
You want money?
Yeah.
You're going to sell them?
Yeah.
Well, that's up to you. I don't know, man.
So yes or no?
What, for me? I don't want to buy them. I'm going.
Not you.
Right.
Yeah, we got tickets.
Not you.
You're in the wrong place.
And there were a lot of people out there with you all night.
Yeah.
It was a freezing night.
Oh, I was freezing. Oh, baby.
Right. There were any girls online trying to get on to you or something?
I think no, because it was so freezing. He was just a little bit. But
Lots of kissing?
Oh, yeah.
You were kissing?
Yeah, but
you kiss girls?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love you.
They love Crackhead Bob.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I was... Jesus.
And you can't get a date?
Hey,
he's dating himself.
They always kiss you and then leave.
I think after the movie.
That's when you know. You're very good
plan. Who are you bringing to the thing?
You have Denise? Who is Denise? Your wife? Your ex-wife?
No.
Your tattoo artist?
No.
Who is Denise?
Denise is for all the Tyrians. Denise, you want...
From the Altarians?
No.
She's an Altarian?
Is she an Altarian from the planet Altair?
I think no.
No. I think not.
I think no.
Hey, by the way, if anyone's waiting for me down there at the ticket location HMV, I don't think I can swing by because I got to go do Maury Povich and we're running late.
I know.
But Crackhead Bob's so fascinating.
You can't stop talking.
I can't stop talking to him. From the Altarians. Denise from the Altarians, is she hot?
No, come on, no.
From all the Altarians?
No.
Come on, who is she? Seriously.
So, in 2 more days. Denise is, my sister.
Your sister. Your sister.
Yeah.
Oh, she hot?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah? What's she going to wear? What are you going to wear to the premiere?
He told you he went and bought a new suit with a cane.
How did I forget?
Yeah. That's why I want that, and then a limo.
A limo you got?
Yeah. No, I want to.
That's why he's going to sell the tickets.
Oh, you're going to sell those tickets and get yourself a limo? Wow, you're going in style.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right, so Crackhead Bob has 2 tickets for the premiere. If you want
so if you want that.
How much you looking for?
$1,000 for one.
Oh.
You should be able to get that.
I think so. Maybe not small, but like 2 more dates? No. I want that.
Yeah, but that's the day of. So if you sell them on the day of, you'll have to be there. You won't get a limo,
So
you silly.
Yeah, you have to pull up in your limo and then start selling tickets to pay the guy. You're gonna put yourself in a bind. That's not a good negotiating stance.
So what do
I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in scalping. I'm not involved.
Okay, then.
Here's some faxes on the Jesus Twins. The Jesus Twins should go on tour with David Peel and Wesley Willis. They'll call it Horror-palooza.
Oh,
come on.
They said, here's Wigger Vanilla.
Yeah.
Wiggy Vanilli. Change the title of the song to Feel My Embarrassment. The Jesus Brothers must be crucified. No kidding, they suck. Get them out. Signed Vanilla Ice.
Oh.
No.
Oh, baby. Let's see. Howard, the guys need to chill out. The guys need to chill out, but I would buy the album.
Oh.
But Ralph is still a queer. Jesus putzes suck. F 'em. Howard, I'm asleep already from that.
Well, what are you going to do?
So, all right, I think I got one positive one.
Yeah.
There you go.
1 out of 100 is
all right. It's not so bad. All right. Listen, they're trying.
Let me bring you my carts.
All right.
What, are you gonna be...
What, at the premiere?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. It might be funny to have them there. I think as funny as it is to have you there, you don't understand. You're as funny as they are.
Ah, come on. Now, I'm a star now.
You're a what?
I am a star now.
You're a star now.
Yeah. Well, just a little bit.
You're a funny star.
You're on the soundtrack album, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
Have you heard? You heard the album?
I just want.
He just got it.
All right.
That's how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to do it.
But right there.
Right there, Crackhead Bob, right?
Right there.
Yeah. There's your name.
Yeah, but I want you to sign that.
Oh, please.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, now I'm signing that?
Oh, yeah.
Every time you come in here, Bob, you have something for him to sign.
Come on.
Can't you just be a regular guy?
Yeah, once could you not ask?
Right. One time be a mensch. All right. Robin, we better do the news here because you and I have to leave quickly.
The 86th floor observation deck of the Empire State Building reopens this morning.
Don't you always think it's going to be Crackhead Bob who does it?
No, not me.
Actually not, no.
No?
That's it. Not me.
I wouldn't blame him.
This following the deadly shooting over the weekend. Yesterday, workers at the New York Landmark spent the day installing metal detectors and baggage scanners to improve security. So now they'll have an X-ray machine and one of those metal detectors you walk through as you go in. Did you realize that after the World Trade Center bombing, they did install that kind of security at the Empire State Building, but it was removed after a couple of months because it bogged down the lines?
Right.
People were complaining of long lines.
Well, it's getting to the point where we have to have metal detectors for, just going to the bathroom.
Supermarket.
Yeah, so
pretty soon it'll be at a supermarket.
I saw some people complaining, saying, see, man, Empire State Building, they're at fault because they don't have metal detectors. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. Someone could have easily just even planted a bomb. I mean, the world has gone nuts.
That's right.
So who do we blame? We don't blame the people who are nuts. We blame the people who are just trying to...
Right. Everybody's supposed to know how to handle these nuts.
I mean, come on.
Anyway, the man who...
Those are the lawyers preparing their lawsuits,
Yeah.
They're going to get rich.
The man who is accused of... Well, he's dead now. The man who killed up on top of the Empire State Building is being profiled in the newspaper today. He was a school teacher who claimed to have amassed $300,000 over the course of a lifetime worth of work. He was 69 years old. And supposedly, he announced to his family recently that he was going to America, which had always been his dream. He was going to be involved in some big deal here. And then he was going to be able to bring the entire family over.
Yeah, instead he probably got swindled out of all his dough.
Well, it was really funny because if you read what was going on in the couple of months that he got to New York and went to Florida almost immediately, stayed at a couple of different hotels. One hotel says he liked $20 hookers. And so he was constantly having the prostitutes come and go at his room, and sometimes the guy would have to go and tell him, get the prostitutes out of here. This is a respectable hotel. A lot of people live at this hotel, and they don't want to see these women, these $20 whores, just hanging around all the time. And then every once in a while, he would stand at his door naked. One of the maids even says she was propositioned by him when she came in to clean the room. He said he would do it for money. He said said an obscenity and told her $10 and then started to take down his pants before she could even answer.
Wow, what a stud.
And he had a wife at home.
Of course.
And a couple of kids. But he was over in America, USA, spreading the love.
Barry Scheck was called. He said, don't jump to conclusions. The guy could be innocent.
They said he was always peeling off bills from a large wad of cash. And then a few days before the shooting, he called his family and said all the money that he had was gone.
Jeez. Oh, baby.
And that he was ruined. And they started to worry about him then. And then, of course, they heard that he had gone up to the top of the Empire State Building, shot a few people, and then shot himself to death.
Well, that ain't right.
Oh, thank you, Crackhead Bob.
See, he's clear about some things.
I wouldn't have known that.
I didn't know that. What an astute comment. Gee, it ain't right to kill people.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's an amazing insight you just
if you did as much crack as he did, that's about as insightful as you're going to get. It ain't right.
Here is a guy named Hector Mendez. He was one of the witnesses to the shooting on Sunday.
I heard something. You say, oh, it's my first time. I said, maybe they throw $5 I don't know how. When I take it, I saw a guy who moved back. Then I feel something burn.
Well, that's clear. It's clear as Crackhead Bob.
I was going to say, Crackhead, could you interpret that?
That's like Crackhead Bob describing what went on in the line buying tickets for the premiere. That too. And then you got... And then you got...
And then boom, 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 boom.
That too.
And that too.
The knee.
Oh, baby.
Did that.
Oh, baby.
Like a caveman. Go ahead, Rob.
So anyway, that's what was going on up there. Today, they had the funeral for Deng Xiaoping.
Damn right.
Over in China. Here are a few of the sounds. There are some people mourning Dong.
Night.
And here's some of the fanfare at his funeral.
Old news. Out with the old, in with the new.
The music sounds like the stuff they used to play in old cartoons.
I know. Do you get the feeling China's about 900 years behind the time? No rock musicians allowed, nothing.
So anyway, that's the end of Dung.
So long, Dung. So long, funny man.
I don't know how they're gonna. I think I saw they were preparing like a glass coffin for him.
Yeah, that's so you could see him.
Wow. I was just looking the other day at the tomb of Lenin. You know, they got his body there preserved. It's very weird looking at these guys.
It's
with
beautiful.
their eyes all glued shut and
it's like going to one of those.
Getting pasty.
It's like going to one of them taxidermy places.
I don't know why anybody wants to go see that.
It must start to stink in that glass.
Ooh. Can you imagine cracking that?
Oh, my God.
It would kill you. But anyway, there he goes. Deng Xiaoping.
Listen to Crackhead Bob trying to be part of the show.
I know, he's commenting on the news. What?
I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
What else is in the news, Robin?
JonBenet Ramsey. We mentioned yesterday that she is gaining a lot of attention from the talk shows. They are all converging on Colorado, trying to figure out what's going on. In Cindy's column today, she says that the family confirms that the father is the #1 suspect.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How do you know that, Crackhead?
Yeah, that it?
3 stories back.
Wow.
All I'm saying is that's what Cindy says in her column today.
Oh, my.
That the family has told her he's the #1 suspect.
Well, she would know.
And Geraldo told Cindy that the reason John Ramsey has never sat with the police and done an extensive question and answer session is that he now has the same kind of high-powered lawyers that surrounded O.J. Simpson. He's calling them the Dream Team 2.
You know who the #2 suspect is?
Who?
Cindy. Believe it or not. They're flying her in for questioning. They think the murder weapon is hidden in her hair.
Yesterday, I told you that the district attorney or the prosecuting attorney in the case does not like the way the police have been handling the investigation and wants to call in a private detective. 8 in 10 Americans believe it may be wrong to clone human beings. In many countries in the world, Howard, it is illegal to clone human beings.
I'm all for it.
It is not illegal in this country.
I'm thinking of selling my DNA for people who want to raise a Howard Stern. I'm talking about for a lot of money, though.
What is a Howard Stern? When's that going to get
Think
you?
about it. Think about how much fun it would be to have like a Howard Stern lookalike living in your house.
Just a lookalike.
Don't try to ruin my market.
I'm just
Miss
wondering.
Jealous.
I'm just wondering what you get out of that.
We'll sell like a Crackhead Bob DNA. Imagine that.
The whole whack pack.
Yeah.
Get your own whack pack.
Are you serious? You realize like a porno star, a hot one like Jenna Jameson, selling her DNA? I'd buy that and have her cloned.
Oh, baby.
Imagine Crackhead Bob gets a Jenna Jameson.
Well, there are. See, these are the legal questions.
All right.
What rights do these people have? Who do they belong to? It sounds like you're saying that you now have ownership.
Yes. Oh, yes, baby.
Of a person.
Baby.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
Shut up with that, will you?
Well, you know, people like Crackhead Bob actually could use ownership of a
Right.
person.
They'd be like slaves.
Someone to take care of them, be with them.
Raise them like chia pets.
Chia pets.
A telephone poll by ABC's Nightline indicates most people accept cloning for animals for medical research. Now, this is valid. You know, when we talk about these organ donors and how difficult it is to find them. If you wanted to clone another person just so you could get a kidney, I suppose that would be all right.
Sure.
Or a heart. Or a brain if you ruin the one you had.
Right. That's right, baby.
I suppose that would be an interesting thing to do.
Right.
But we don't have laws governing this in this country right now. And they say the problem with it is that as soon as the procedure for doing something like this is published in one of these medical journals or science journals, then everybody has the information.
Could you,
and you don't know whether all scientists are going to be ethical about using this information. Turn that off.
That isn't.
I'm not saying
No, that indicates to the audience that isn't real news what you're doing now. You're offering opinions.
No, that is not my opinion.
Really?
That is real news.
But you're posing questions. You're getting people to think.
That was not my opinion.
Let me ask you something.
The problem is that you can't tell where the information is now going.
Could you clone?
Or what people will do with it.
Could you clone me, but give me like a black guy's penis?
No, you're going to be identical.
No.
You'll have the same miserable, tortured self-image.
Baby. Baby. I think so.
What else is in the news besides cloning Robin?
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Your Bob's done with that story.
Yeah, he's tired of that one.
Crackhead Bob.
Let me see. Where else do I want to go here? The Education Department says school drug programs are having little impact on drug use.
That ain't right.
They are particularly questioning the effectiveness of the highly popular DARE program.
Yes.
DARE, which stands for
I don't know.
Drug Abuse Resistance Education, relies on visits by police officers to 5th grade classes. This is the class you said turned you on to drugs.
Yeah, I had cops come to my school and show us all the different drugs. They put them in a case, and within 2 years, I did every one of the drugs that were in that case. I went out and bought every one of them because I got curious.
I don't need them.
Yeah, I swear to you, I had never considered drugs until the cop came with all the drugs.
Laundry list, right?
I swear. And he said, this one will make you, like, drunk, but without the side effects of drinking. And I went, whoa. What are you talking about?
Department officials say recent reports found better results from schools where students took part in programs other than DARE. Even so, the department says it wants to spend more for drug education and prevention in 1998, but tighten controls on who gets the money.
Money. The money.
Well, if it's not working. Meanwhile, over this whole gun issue between New York and Florida, we are now fighting with the state of Florida. Here in New York, Mayor Giuliani said the reason the atrocity happened at the top of the Empire State Building was because of Florida's insane gun laws.
See?
Now the Florida governor is challenging the mayor of New York's claim that Sunshine State's laws are insane. The governor says that his state's gun laws are tough. He says they have prevented the sale of weapons to 40,000 felons and led to many arrests. However, we did have a guy up there shooting the other day, and he got the gun from Florida.
That's it.
Bottom line. A memo indicates that President Clinton enthusiastically backed using the White House to encourage big campaign donors. This is what the president spends all of his time on, trying to get reelected in the next 4 years, figuring out ways to get the money in order to do it. Administration sources say 2 years ago, Clinton received a memo from the finance chief of his campaign. It called for inviting big givers to White House coffees and offering them overnight stays. So you just invite people to be house guests, and they pay you.
Yeah, well, what do you think? What are the odds of becoming the president? You might as well cash in. I mean, seriously.
Come on, that's our house, and I can't get in.
Hey, now. I'll get you in.
Yeah. Hey, now.
Once the movie hits.
I just
baby.
think,
Baby.
why do we keep electing hayseeds presidents and then get surprised by what they do when they get there?
Yeah, these guys were in Arkansas a couple of years ago.
They never expected to live in a mansion.
Yeah. You know what was a good movie? That Eddie Murphy movie where he becomes senator?
Yes.
Or congressman and he makes tons of money? I love that movie.
Distinguished Gentleman.
Yeah, I actually like that movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was good.
Go.
That one, too.
Distinguished Gentleman.
Let's all talk like Crackhead Bob.
Distinguished Gentleman.
Bob, want to talk to us?
What's going on, baby?
Oh, he's now doing an impression.
He's doing that was the take it. Down. Money. All right, go ahead.
TJ,
Verse number one.
Number one. One, two.
3, 4. Money.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Oh, baby.
And I've been telling you about this little girl named Justina Morales. We can't even find her body at this point. She is dead. They pretty much know that. The little girl disappeared from schools. Nobody checked on her. Even the city agencies that are supposed to check on children who had received a complaint about the fact that she was absent from a relative declared her safe days after her murder. So
I see.
Certainly these agencies are all working very well. She is dead. The boyfriend, Luis Santiago, of her mother is being charged with her murder. But now it appears, and the mother was given immunity in order to give information that would convict this man. Turns out now that the mother was sort of a participant in the girl's death. What they were trying to do was get rid of her so that they could start their relationship without any children.
Oh, baby.
But because she's been given immunity now, Mom, she will not go to jail for the death of her daughter. She helped this man hold her legs while he was trying to drown her in a bathtub.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he eventually beat her unconscious and then wrapped her in plastic and smothered her.
Wow.
That ain't right.
Oh, shut up.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.
But I don't know why the city or the state, whoever it was, jumped so quickly to give this woman immunity. So that she would not have to pay for her part in her daughter's death.
The state interferes, and they try to get conviction, and sometimes jump too fast, and... Shut up, Bob, I'm singing. They try too hard to make agreements with people who might potentially be involved. Right.
That it?
I hope you're very happy with your song.
I like that song. All right, anything else, Robin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen is in the news today. He, of course, is the actor from Platoon and Wall Street. He's been accused by an ex-girlfriend of roughing her up, and yesterday in court he pleaded innocent to battery charges. But then the judge had to slap an order of protection on him because he touched the woman he's accused of battering inside the courtroom in front of the judge.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What's he thinking?
Not much, apparently.
Why did he touch her? What?
Oh, they started to talk, and then he, and I don't know whether it was an angry touch or, but he'd already been told to stay away from her and not to have anything to do with her. And right in front of the judge, as he was, I guess, leaving the courtroom or something, he got involved with her somehow and reached out and touched her. And then that started a whole other thing. So the judge just said, you know what? I'm going to slap you with a protective order. Stay away from her.
Wow. That's the guy's problem.
Leave her alone. He claims he's innocent. However, the woman did require stitches. The assault allegedly occurred after a drunken Sheen went on a rampage with a baseball bat, smashing a car belonging to another girlfriend he thought took his sports car. This woman claims he prevented her from leaving, and after a furious shouting match, slammed her head into a marble floor, knocking her out. She told detectives that when she came around, she was soaked in blood and being dragged through the house by Sheen.
Wow.
She needed 7 stitches to mend her split lip and had bruises on her face, neck, and leg. She is suing Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And Jenna thought that rough sex was just getting choked.
Yale is considering a policy to ban sex between teachers and students.
I mean, there wasn't a ban on that before? You're kidding me. You're allowed to have that? I thought Yale was going to ban Charlie Sheen.
The university committee is expected to begin meeting within the next 2 weeks to determine if such a formal policy is needed.
Hey, some of those professors, man, I mean, those chicks are hot.
But these are also all adults.
I know.
People in college are supposed to be able to handle themselves and make adult decisions.
Yeah, I guess, though, that it could lead to a whole bunch of problems when a student is,
getting low grades or something like that.
But although teachers get paid so little, I could see why those bennies really help.
Well, this is college professors from Yale. Don't they get paid?
They pull down about $30,000. It's not that much as you think, and getting a little toothy on the side is sort of what makes it all interesting.
That helps you.
Yeah, you can eat hot chicks and stuff.
Some argue that students need to be shielded and protected, while others say college students are mature enough to deal with such relationships. Under current Yale policy, for those of you interested, these relationships are permitted, although in cases of alleged sexual harassment, the burden of proof rests with the accused faculty member. The issue came up last fall when a 17-year-old female undergraduate accused a former Yale math professor of sexual harassment. After being reprimanded, the professor resigned.
That ain't right.
Anybody had it with Crackhead Bob?
Yeah,
me too.
The attorney
20 minutes ago.
Willie Shoemaker. Remember him? He's the jockey who wound up being in a car accident and paralyzed.
I want to teach at Yale. I give an A+ for butt sex.
Oh, yeah.
I am on another story.
Oh, sorry. Willie
Shoemaker, the famous jockey.
Yeah, I know that guy.
He was in a car accident a few years ago, and now he's a quadriplegic. Well, he's suing the doctors at the hospital where he was treated. He said it was not his negligent driving that caused his quadriplegia, but the negligence of his doctors after the accident had occurred. The California Highway Patrol said Shoemaker's blood alcohol level was more than 50% higher than the legal limit when he was pulled out of his wrecked Bronco nearly 6 years ago. But Shoemaker's $50 million negligence suit says doctors at the Glendora Community Hospital ignored his neck injuries and even moved his neck while treating him for other wounds.
He's sorry, Willie. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with you.
That's why he says he's a quadriplegic.
Yeah. Might have been a good idea not to go drunk driving. Then you wouldn't be
come on.
Yeah, why should he blame himself? He was perfectly fine when they pulled him out of that wreck.
And finally today, a 400-pound man has been charged with running a teenage prostitution ring. But he was arraigned outdoors because court officials couldn't squeeze him into an 11th floor courtroom. Officials say the 47-year-old man named Robert York remained in an ambulance in a driveway outside of the Manhattan Criminal Court building, and the judge arraigned him in the ambulance.
Oh, baby.
Corrections officer Richard King says 8 men were needed to lift York into the vehicle. Court and corrections officials say we'll have to figure out how to get York to the courthouse's 15th floor on March 12th when the case resumes.
Hold a Twinkie inside. He'll get through the door.
And don't feed him for 24 hours.
Right.
Police say York sent young girls out on prostitution jobs. The teenagers told police the driver would collect $250 cash from her customer or $310 if he paid by credit card.
Hey, now.
And York would give her $100. The driver got $40 for each job.
All right.
Oh, and then one other thing, just a final note to say, too bad, and we hope you will both do better, to Farrah Fawcett Majors O'Neill, whatever her name is, and Ryan O'Neill. They're busting up their 15-year relationship.
Don't you ever dare to say that.
Read it in the paper the other day.
I'll go out with her.
I would acknowledge it.
If she's looking for a young stud like myself, I'm available.
She's doing another Playboy layout.
Really?
And they were talking about showing her sexy dancing on Entertainment
I saw it.
Tonight, last night, and they said Ryan O'Neill was cheering her on.
I saw that on Entertainment Tonight. They would dunk her in paint. This is what her career's come down to. Remember when she tried to be a serious actress?
Right, and she wouldn't even go near Playboy.
Now they dunk her in paint, and they have her pressing up against a canvas. Like rubbing herself on the canvas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd love to go out with her. Robin, can you give her a call and put in a good word for me? Maybe if a woman does it, it'll work.
One other thing. Christopher Reeve has found another job. The man who played Superman and is also quadriplegic and wound up in a wheelchair.
They're dunking him in paint and pushing him up against a canvas.
No, he's going to... Remember the Alfred Hitchcock movie Rear Window?
Yes.
Where Jimmy Stewart breaks his leg and winds up having to sit in a wheelchair, and he starts looking at the neighbors through binoculars and sees a murder.
Do I remember that? They're doing a remake.
Well, guess who's starring in the remake?
Who?
Christopher Reeve.
Really?
Christopher Reeve will take the Jimmy Stewart role.
You mean he finally found a role where you can just sit in a chair? That's cool. Cool.
And they say they'll highlight some of the technology that is available today to help the disabled.
Perfect. Because I'm interested in seeing that worked into a movie.
They could begin shooting this movie in the fall if Reeves' health permits.
Good.
So he's got another job.
Oh. I heard a rumor he was going to play Bernie in Weekend 3. Hey guys,
that was not true.
Hey guys, drag Bernie over here. No one will know he's dead. Bernie. That guy's funny. That guy plays Bernie. All right, I gotta go, Robin. So do you.
Yes, I do.
And I gotta go. I gotta take a nap. And that too. Crackhead Bob, congratulations on your premiere tickets. Okay. Also, Crackhead Bob at Long Island Brewing Company on March 14th.
Oh, he does have another appearance.
He just didn't know it. CDs on sale in stores now. Take a look at that when you go to the record store. I think you'll like it. If you have a chance and get there early, if you pick up a copy of the CD without my the one that isn't the movie poster, there's more rare ones. There's 3 of them that isn't the movie poster, so that aren't the movie poster. So
or something
like that. So check that out. Also, Jackie Joke Person Martling is going to be doing some things. He has his Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man. Each are 78 minutes of nonstop filthy jokes, only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette buy 2 get 1 free. I'll say. Call 1-800-323-KING. Jackie CDs are now available in major record stores coast to coast on Oleo Records. For information and fun, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. Just dunk me in paint and push me up against the canvas. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment.
Todd Whitman.
Wow. Cool. Jesus. Hey, you know what's really cool? When we go to commercial breaks and stuff, the crowd here just yells stuff.
Yeah,
they just yell
whoever.
Whoever, and it's like the most entertaining thing I've ever heard. Especially that guy with the, what do you got, like red hair and glasses? You're really good at it.
Oh, he's great.
You should hear this guy. He's relentless. He's like, F Timmy, F Penelope, I mean, you go.
I'm going to take over Jackie's job.
Yeah, let me just do some yells, will you?
What do you want me to say?
I don't care. You do it.
Just do what you do.
F Billy West, F Ren and Stimpy, F the Seaman, and the Jesus twins have left the building. And the Jesus Twins. They no longer wish to appear on the show.
Good.
But I'd like to thank you for giving them the opportunities that you've given them over the past
He's doing an impression of the manager of the Jesus Twins.
Hey, guys, why don't you just yell out? You know what? Just yell out.
Bring Ralph back. That inspires
Watch when Ralph walks out. Ralph, just walk out on stage. Watch this. It's wild. Like Ralph came out to like Powder Robin and it was just like homo.
They were screaming, "Take the test!
You guys,
take the test!"
for the next 30 seconds, feel free to just yell whatever you want. Anything you want. Go ahead.
Howard, can I move to New York and work on your show for free? And
Yes, you can. Yeah, you're good at it. Yeah.
If I came to New York tomorrow,
wait a second. This is the Jesus Twins manager. You guys are history with me. You can forget it.
Goodbye.
Hold on, one
It's
second.
over. You're going back into obscurity.
Howard, what was the question? I can barely hear you.
There's no question. It's a statement. I said you guys are history. With me, you're history.
Howard, on behalf of Janie Music and behalf of myself, we owe you a thorough apology, and we want to... hold on.
You guys insulted me. You insulted me.
No,
That's
you're not coming up on the stage.
Howard,
Right.
Howard, listen. Everybody.
I got Bob Saget. Let me bring in Bob.
We don't have time for you.
We don't have time for you.
You blew it.
You blew it with me.
It's very difficult to hear you, but I just want to apologize on behalf of the Jesus Twins. Unfortunately, it was very difficult for me to speak on the phone, but I do want to apologize, and I do want to convey to everybody that the Jesus Twins are serious musicians. This Tuesday at the Baked Potato in Studio City, the Jesus Twins.
All right, thank
will
you.
be
I got Bob
appearing
Saget.
Live with Flash that has been... Howard, listen. I admit we were wrong. Absolutely. In the confrontation that took place on Tuesday, by making that point completely superfluous, the Jesus Twins are a phenomenal group.
You guys blew it with me. You blew it with me.
Wait a second.
I helped you out.
I want to have an
you bit the
opportunity
hand that feed
to win
you.
over-
You bit the hand that fed you. You bit the hand that fed you.
Howard!
What's your problem? It's over. It's over.
Howard, we came here tonight to apologize like
You
a
can't
man.
spend your whole life apologizing.
Put us on the air. Enough with Lucas.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Can you hear me okay?
I got to talk to Bob Saget now. You are the Walking Dead to me.
Try some other radio show.
That's all. All right. Where's Bob Saget? We're excited because the movie...
They're now screaming F Full House.
F Full House. F Full House. Bob Saget's here to welcome us into show business. F Full House. It's an angry crowd in here. There's Bob Saget, everybody. There you go. Hey, Bob. Good to see you. Hey, you got to watch yourself around here, man. F Full House. A lot of F Full Houses going on in here.
This is a Hirschfield painting on acid.
Yeah.
I am in Andy Warhol's colon right now.
Yeah, you sure are. And I'm right there with you.
Holy heck.
Bob, of course you have America's Funniest Home Video.
I do, don't I?
And you have a Full House going, so you pretty much made as much money as you possibly can in show business.
That's
Is that
it.
true?
I've hit my limit, huh?
Because when you do a show like Full House, now we see it even, now that you're not even doing it live, it's still in syndication.
I am a widower in foreign languages.
You are. It's really quite incredible. And you still get a payday from that, right?
It's all about money.
Yes, it is.
That's why it's not, actually,
well, that's why you got into this business, I assume.
Oh, man,
Just to make a
absolutely
couple
not. I
bucks.
wanted to meet people like the guy that was just talking. I just
Really?
wanted someone that has the brain of a chickpea is who I want to hang with.
You've been in a position in your life where perhaps now that you've achieved some success, that you extend a helping hand to someone. You certainly go over, you take some young talent out there, you try to help
get 'em
these
some
guys,
exposure.
and then they bite the hand that feeds them. They bite the hand that feeds them.
They don't get it.
Right. They don't get it. You don't bite the hand that feeds you.
There's a sign that says, "Where's my show?" So it's all about resentment, jealousy,
right,
arrogance.
Yeah.
I host people getting hit in the nuts.
You're an incredible talent.
Thank you.
But anyway, listen. I am taking thorough responsibility for the inadequacy of my band. I
You know what?
taken
Excuse
control from the
me a
get-go.
second.
Listen to Bob.
I woke up. I did a paper route. I'm exhausted. I'm actually going to go over and take the mic from you to help
Shut
me.
up, you faggot!
Hey, stop it. Wait a second. Here comes Bob. He's grabbing the microphone. By the way,
I believe in freedom of speech, but I'm very tired.
you wrestled the microphone away
I had
from...
3 hours sleep. I wish you well, sir, and I just want to do courtroom artist sketchings of you all night.
Well, I mean, this is your segment. You're right.
It's my segment. I got congratulations on everything,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Now, you haven't seen the movie yet, have you?
I have not. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to see it. By the way, Thursday night, tonight, it opens up all over theaters across the country.
I know that.
Especially in our radio markets. And tomorrow is the actual general opening.
It's amazing to me. The general opening is why we all got into this business in the first place.
Exactly.
But what's
we all
great-
wanted some of that.
But what's great to me is that you really you are the PR maven. I
Thank
mean,
you.
people do look at you, and you are everywhere, and you are partly naked and beautifully obscured.
Like Fabio. Yes.
But you look so technologically perfect. And
Do
all
me a
the-
favor. Please pay to see this movie because
I only
You're
pay.
the only one.
You're the only one who
hasn't
hasn't seen it so far.
I apologize. I've been very busy talking to people like that leprechaun in the front row there.
By the way, a friend of yours.
I like you, and I did not want to make fun of you. I actually want to put you in an apartment or take you to the old St. James Club and throw you off.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Even you.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening.
Shut up, listen, and learn.
To The Howard Stern Show.
And a sense of urgency in this music. Something important is coming up. Wait a second, I hear a message. Yes? 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 Don't miss tonight's episode with the Jesus Twins. You know that manager of the Jesus Twins? He got fired.
By the Jesus Twins?
Yeah. You got fired?
Yeah.
What happened?
Let me first say this.
Oh, this is the Jesus Twins. I told you guys you can't be on the show anymore until you wear my booger.
Right. Enough with the crap. Listen.
Where's the booger?
Where's the what?
Where's the booger?
It's in your nose.
Well, it's right here waiting to be put on your face.
You gonna start with that crap?
I'm not starting with any crap. You got to make it up to me.
I'm gonna make it up to you. I have a whole proposition if you just listen and mellow out. You ready?
Quickly.
Now here's the deal. First of all, I want to say one thing. To get on this show, Stuttering John puts us through 48 questions. Like, he goes, you guys are charlatans.
All right, okay, I got to go. This is boring.
What is he talking about? He's lost my interest.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you want?
I'm here on business. Now listen. If you repress the soundtrack, right now it's number 88, right?
Yeah?
We're gonna make it up to you. We're gonna let you use Feel My Ubiquity.
You wear my booger.
So you're gonna start with the infantile stuff.
All right.
They fired the manager?
That's what I was trying to learn about, but the guy won't talk about it.
I'd rather hear from the manager.
Yeah, the manager was fun.
He was the only good one.
He was the only good when they fired him. I liked him.
He believed in them.
Yeah, imagine that. The guy believed in him and they fired him. That is cruel. Anyway, the Jesus Twins will be on E! tonight. Check them out. They'll be performing Feel My Ubiquity. It's pretty funny.
In front of record company
Yeah,
executives.
it's
You
fun.
got to see this.
It's a fun show, to say the least. I didn't play The Dog Named Stains, but I'm going to do that tomorrow.
It's a keeper.
Yeah, we got to do some news for you, though.
It's an evergreen.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. I got Red Peters working on a song for me.
Is that right?
Yeah. You're gonna be debuting that here very soon.
And we will.
Something like that.
Make people disappear temporarily. I'll probably find another job.
You must be in pretty good shape. Those bicycle messengers are all in good shape.
Oh, yeah, they're really hot.
Happened today, right? I could get whatever I want.
Look at this. My phones are so screwed up. I got 20 guys on the phone all at once. I've been trying to hang up on this guy for about an hour.
Yeah, I keep hearing him. I thought he was gone.
Yeah, I know. Then I hung up on the guy I wanted. See? I can't work the phones in here. It is just so complicated.
Do they change every day, Howard?
No. Try it sometime. Keep talking, running music.
No, I'm just wondering.
I don't know what happens.
Do you have a problem?
It's set up in a very kooky way. I can't explain it. It would take me 10 minutes to explain to you how it's set up. But it makes me nuts. Hey, Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, do you think Jackie still feels like you're holding back his career?
Do I think Jackie thinks I'm still holding back his career? I don't know. I haven't confronted him in a while.
No,
on that.
I think he thinks this is his career now. I think he's gotten it straight.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I think he's accepted it.
All right.
Yeah, I think he knows he has a good thing. I think years ago he didn't know. He wasn't sure.
I'm a beaten wife.
A battered wife.
He sure is.
We're a happy family.
Hi, you're on the air. Oh, this is, I don't know, I lost track. Jack, that's right. Yeah.
Good morning, Howard.
What's happening?
Robin.
Good morning.
I don't know if you caught Charles Grodin last night, but in his opening monologue, he mentioned the kid who got suspended for repeating a joke he heard on your show.
Charles Grodin is obsessed with me, and for only one reason. The guy sucks so bad. I mean, his show is so unwatchable. You know, I was even talking to my father the other night, who was a huge talk show fan. My father just loves talk shows. He'll watch any talk show.
He looks all over the dial for talk shows.
He says he cannot watch this Charles Grodin. It's impossible. And the ratings are so abominable, and that whole CNBC is such a failure because it has ignited no one's interest. They have Conan reruns and Charles Grodin. This is who they came up with to put on there. People who are completely out of... You put Charles Grodin on any medium, radio, he couldn't get ratings. He can't get ratings on TV. And I guess they've just resigned themselves to the fact that they're going to be a 1 share or a half a share or whatever the hell it is.
Whatever little blip they get.
Yeah, and I mean, the guy, if he goes on, at least if he goes off on me, maybe I'll talk about him and maybe people will tune in. That's all that is.
Yeah, well, he went on to say that Westinghouse and CBS Radio all ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Oh, they're so ashamed of themselves. You know, did you see the annual stockholders report on CBS? Do you know that CBS, the company that I work for now, do you know that there's 2 divisions? There's the television division and the radio division. We are carrying the whole goddamn company, the radio division.
Doesn't surprise me.
There was a $110 million profit, $91 million coming from the radio division. The TV guys are so incompetent. They got a TV network they can't make money with.
They're hardly bringing in anything.
If it wasn't for us, you know, when we merged, everyone said, wow, isn't that great for the radio division? They'll be carried by the TV division. That ain't the case. Charles Grodin wouldn't know anything he's talking about except for maybe bad hair pieces. That he knows about.
Well,
Did we ever get the tape of him talking about his hair?
No. Charles Grodin doesn't have the ability to make money for anybody. He has not generated a dime for CNBC.
Well,
I'm part of a company, and I'll say a large part of it, that has generated $91 million this year alone. In profits. That's pure profit.
Yeah, that's not all they make.
Yeah, that ain't the gross.
Well, he claims CBS executives have talked to him about doing the show, but after his going off on him last night, he figures he's burned that bridge.
Oh, sure.
CBS executives would never approach him for one reason. He has no ratings.
He sucks.
He sucks. He can't entertain audiences. And all these guys are jealous. You got that on tape, him going off on me?
I wish I did, Howard, but I was getting ready to go to bed, and I just couldn't believe it.
All right, I'll have it tomorrow on the show. I'll get a copy of it.
But he's got a new wig, and it still looks bad.
Yeah, I know.
Is he trying to upgrade?
I know. There's a show. I actually saw the show. I didn't even bring it in because it wasn't worth it. He says he doesn't wear a wig. He just kind of quickly said, people say I wear a wig. I don't wear a wig. Something like that. Yeah. I don't wear a wig.
All right,
so no wonder he's doing so well. He lies to his audience.
Well, he's going increasingly bald on the show. Maybe he's taking the wig off. I don't know.
But gradually. He doesn't want to shock the audience.
Right, exactly. Something's going on there. Guy's such a jerk. You can't even watch his show. I was laying in bed Saturday night, and I was trying to watch his show. They run it. I guess they run a rerun. I was like, hey, I want to watch a talk show. There was nothing on TV. There was nothing on TV. I couldn't watch it. Yes. Oh, this is the manager of the Jesus Twins, or the ex-manager.
Manager of the Jesus Twins.
Your ex, right?
I am the ex-manager. Is this Howard and Robin?
Yeah.
Howard, how you doing? Listen, I just want to say right off the bat that it was an absolute pleasure being on your show. The 2 live visits in New York went very well.
And they were odd.
Howard, when we came back to Los Angeles, I really thought that the Jesus Twins were mature adults. They were sophisticated musicians, and that they were going to conduct themselves in a professional manner. In addition to that, I also want to add that they took $40,000 off of my credit card, my corporate credit card, to spend on advertising that was inappropriate, and now I've got
Inappropriate.
I'm sorry?
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate, thank you. Did I say
Inappropriate.
inappropriate? I'm sorry, I'm very upset right now, Howard.
All right, so you're not the manager for the Jesus Twins anymore?
I am currently not the manager. I'd be open to taking back that position if the Twins will call up and apologize to you for the way that they conducted themselves. I completely condemn.
Are you nude right now?
I'm sorry?
Are you naked right now?
Am I naked, Howard? That's completely superfluous.
Right, okay.
It's the first time I've ever heard him laugh.
Yeah.
His laugh is more frightening than his speaking.
I know.
Anyway, I just want to make one point very clear.
Yes.
Right now, I'm very upset with the boys, and the reason I'm upset with them is that they are exceptional talents. They are the magnum opus of the 1990s, and
Why did they fire you then?
They didn't fire me, Howard. I quit. I quit.
Why would you quit if you feel that way?
I quit not because of the music. I quit for my own personal reasons.
What is the
You have to
reason?
understand, you see,
What's the reason you quit? What is the reason?
Have an obligation to society. They have an obligation to conduct themselves like professionals, and it was the lack of professionalism that led me to make that decision. I officially quit on April 4th, and the reason why is that, first of all, a lot of what's been going on is due to a strong alcohol problem.
This is your business with the band.
Yeah, can't you call them on the phone?
Call them on the phone.
The bottom line is that I have a responsibility to myself, and I have a responsibility to the music community. Are you still there?
Barely. I'm really trying to hang up on you. I just can't.
Music community.
I have
You're
a
not
phone.
even in that community.
Yeah. All right, listen, go work it out.
That they can.
All right, if they call up and apologize on the air, you're saying you'll go back with them.
Even with
If
the drinking
Jesus
problem you
Twins
claim they
call
have.
up and apologize not only for the way that they acted toward me, but the way that they acted toward you, the way that they acted.
All right, I'm going to indulge this for 2 seconds. They're on the line.
Twins on?
Yeah. All right, Jesus Twins.
Yeah. John, you want to talk crap about me? Why'd you say it to my face, John, you pussy?
Listen, if the two of you are in front of me right now, I'd break all 64
John,
of
you
your
wouldn't even
teeth.
get laid if you didn't go constantly around town saying, I'm the Jesus Twins manager.
All right, let me ask something.
Well, listen, I would be the manager if the two of you acted like adults, spent more time practicing your music and less time drinking and acting like buffoons. What happened at Billboard Live when the two of you schmucks embarrassed me? I told you to work on the 11 songs, but no! Instead, you had to get kicked out by security guards, insult Howard, insult Robin.
John, you've been fired. You shouldn't even be on the Howard Stern show. You're
Why did I quit? Listen, who bought you the Mercedes-Benz? Who bought Eric the BMW that I purchased out of my own pocket? Listen, I make $300,000 a year.
Yeah, now what do you do? You're nothing.
Were on the streets when I met you. If it wasn't for me, the two of you bums would still be living on the streets of Hollywood. Or
hey, you're complaining about an advertisement in Billboard magazine. At least that was money well spent.
Oh, really? Now I have a lawsuit.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Entertainment.
I can't. You guys got to get off the speakerphone. I can't hear you.
I'm not on speaker.
Oh.
This is a guy who spends $20,000 on hookers when we went to New York.
Oh, right. Okay, very well.
Is that true, John?
No, that is completely fallacious.
How much did you spend?
True.
How much did you
I
spend?
spent $20,000 on hookers. I spent.
Howard, how many people do
I'll
you
tell you
know?
where I spent the money. I spent the money on musicians, on instrumentals. I spent the money trying to develop these guys. I flew them into New York.
John.
I was the one that was responsible for their success on E. I was responsible on your show, Howard.
Right.
Sorry, but they
John.
completely are responsible.
John.
They owe you an apology.
Well, that I'll agree with. John.
I already agreed to that, but he wouldn't accept it.
Howard,
So I'm done with that issue.
John.
Let me tell you one thing. You have some nerve. Stop. Howard.
Wait a second. John.
Please.
How do you make $300,000 a year? That's what I want to know.
Well, first of all, I'm the vice president of two companies.
He's a
one of
loser.
which
He's
is
done
Low
with.
Voltage Neon Systems. The other is J&E Music.
We're done with him.
Brady
We fired
wanted
him.
to fire me because of the fact that these two punks had the audacity to take my credit card,
Audacity.
credit card, and spend it on. I'm getting calls from Howard's lawyers. I'm getting calls from E. I mean,
Yeah, well, you guys really screwed up.
Yeah,
We told you not to do that, and you did it.
Do what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, John. Hey, John, you're going to have to deal with that now because the point is you might as well spend your money on hookers without the Jesus Twins because that's the only way you got laid in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Listen, part of my responsibility as your manager, who got you the crew cuts? What? I mean, the hair. I'm sorry, the braids. Who purchased the money for the nice haircuts that you guys have? Who bought you the clothes? Who bought you the cars? If it wasn't for me, you guys would be living in a cardboard box. I need you guys what you are today.
You can get money from anywhere, you loser.
Oh,
You're
really?
a retard.
I'm the loser.
John, you're playing football. Everybody else is playing baseball.
All right. Guys, let me ask you this. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to buy you guys 2 new cars. I'm willing to bring you back on the condition that you guys clean yourselves up, get into the studio, produce. I didn't tell you this. I didn't want to tell you this. But I have right now a $10 million contract with a major record label just ready to sign. The instrumental musicians are ready to go. All I need is your signature. Yeah. If you will meet me tonight and make a promise on the air.
That's why you have the police come over to our place and put us... Howard, you wanted to arrest us, Howard.
Really?
For putting up the ad in Billboard magazine. I said, look...
He's right.
I didn't want to arrest you. You got that all wrong. Gus Brady was the one that wanted to arrest you. In fact, I got into a physical confrontation with Gus just the other day because he was talking smart about the two of you.
Hey, John, why did you have people come over to our place and have us make us go into AA, huh?
I did because I love you guys. Don't you understand? I'm your manager for crying out loud. You guys say, show me the money. The way that you've been acting, I'm thinking, show you the exit. But I don't want to do that. I think you guys are the greatest musicians of all time.
Stop kissing our ass on the air, John. You have no career. It's over with.
The arguing, perhaps, then maybe we can perform like true professionals and show Howard, Robin, Gary, among others, that we are the magnum opus of the next 25 years.
John, you're out of the picture. Your history. We're going to get someone else.
Oh, really?
You're a loser
I
without
encourage you to do that because with the way the two of you are acting, you're probably going to be performing somewhere on the streets of Greenwich Village or Venice Beach, probably asking for nickels and quarters.
Let me ask you something, John. What is your claim to fame without the Jesus Twins? What is
really? Listen, I am an executive genius. I got a 190 IQ.
You know that to be a fact. Howard.
Yes.
I am a tested Mensa, schmuck.
Please speak for 1 second. Howard.
Right.
This is a guy who tried to get us arrested for putting the ad in Billboard magazine. Yet I hear from women. I go to the same clubs as John. They make fun of him for showing off the Billboard ad magazine everywhere he goes. He goes, I manage these guys.
Listen to me.
Great.
It sounds to me like this guy's the only guy who's got money. So far, you guys haven't earned a nickel.
What, are you kidding me? I gave all my time in AA because this idiot tried to get us arrested if we didn't go to AA. So we had to make a deal that we'd go to AA, and now we can't even play music because of this retard. He's a retard.
Why can't you play music?
Listen.
It's hard to play music when you're not drunk.
Our drinking is under control. There's nothing wrong with a cocktail once in a while.
That's true.
Really? Well, listen, you drink more alcohol than most people drink water. In a week. 2 hours, you idiots.
There's nothing wrong with getting stoned once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, listen, if you're going to keep up that attitude...
What do you call once in a while?
A few times a week. There's ads to music, and there's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Howard.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. This is a guy, if he's my manager and I ask him to buy me a pack of cigarettes, he runs out of Thrifties like I just asked him to buy me a cocaine.
Well, first of all, if I can address that issue, Howard, it is true. I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't do drugs.
He's a faggot.
But I am not a faggot. I'm not a sissy. Just simply put, I'll tell you what. If you guys come back and you get your crap together, I'm going to have someone in Europe design a patch for each of you. You have to understand, these guys...
A patch?
That's right. I'm going to have a designer patch for these two.
For nicotine?
Each one will get a designer patch from France.
What do you mean, a patch? What is it?
Designer in France.
So stupid. What do you mean a patch?
That's right, for your cigarette smoking. What's wrong with cigarettes? I think you guys need to start smoking. I think it's bad for your career.
John, what do you care about a career? You're fired. You're gone. You're history.
All right, then forget it. I'm fired. Okay, I'm fired. Okay, why don't you set me on fire? Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
You got the lawsuit to deal with. Don't you have enough to deal with instead of calling Howard Stern?
All
right, listen.
No, Howard, I just want to make one point very clear.
Because I could listen to this all day, but I've got to go.
Yeah, we don't know that other people are so
I got the Eddie Murphy situation to deal with. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. On Friday, you fired an exhibitionist named Zach, right?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I commend you. In fact, I applaud you for doing that.
Look at him kiss your ass.
You fired him. What?
Look at him kiss your ass. That's all he knows how to do is kiss ass.
No, I'm not kissing Howard's ass. I'm just simply making a point. The reason you fired him is because he acted unprofessional. These two gentlemen are unprofessional. They didn't fire me. I fired them because they embarrassed me. They're an indictment upon...
It's hard to believe there's somebody on the planet that can embarrass you.
Howard, let me say this. I apologize to you. I'm sorry you didn't accept it. I can't do anything more than that. I won't agree to wear anybody's booger on the planet, not for $1 million.
In defense of the...
Yeah, you have to wear my booger.
That was very immature of you.
You have to wear my booger.
Howard, wait a second.
What's the big deal?
Let's get away from boogers. Howard, in defense of the Jesus twins, I know I'm supposed to be angry with them, but I love these guys. These are brothers.
No.
Howard, wait a second. Anyway, I just want to say one thing.
All right, look, I got to go.
What I'm going to do.
Right.
If I could straighten these two punks out, if I can get them to be civilized and normal, and carry themselves like the true professionals I think they're capable of.
It sounds to me, John, like the Jesus twins are saying goodbye.
To move on to another group.
Yeah, I mean, you've said everything.
Let me just say this. John has put a lot of time and patience into us.
And money. Let's not forget the money.
I'm not saying that you haven't helped us out,
like
John.
$400,000 in 4.5 years.
Let me make it perfectly clear. I'm a control freak when it comes to my own life, and I can't have a dictator controlling my life, John.
All right, well, there you have it.
I'm willing to do, guys. I'm willing to negotiate because I love you guys. I don't think there's a group out there that is better than the two of you. You guys.
What are you negotiating?
They don't want you.
All right, then they don't need me.
Right.
But I'm just simply
John has been
saying.
a valuable asset to us, and I love him before we got in a fight. But I will say this: I am not going to have John Mendelsohn control my life.
All right.
Listen, guys.
You'll get off booze when you want to.
I never tried to put a leash, a collar around the two of you. I just simply said.
John.
Yes.
I think it's over.
You think it's over?
Yeah.
John, when you get us the $10 million contract that you agreed to get us, then we'll
I have the $10 million contract in my briefcase right now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yes. No, it's true. I was... You don't understand. You see, while you guys are drinking and smoking and doing whatever you guys want to do, I'm in meetings. I'm the manager. I'm always in meetings. I'm flying from one part of the continent to another. I'm always working. I get up at 4 in the morning, and I often go to bed at 3 o'clock at night.
Now you're saying
you know how hard I work, Robin.
You get an hour's sleep.
Military, weren't you? If I'm not.
No, John, you're saying that you're saying in your suitcase right now is a contract for the Jesus Twins, $10 million.
$10 million. That is correct.
And you have.
John, you want to impress us? Get us back on the Stern Show as regular guests.
I'll tell you what, Howard. I'll make you a deal. Okay, I will wear the booger. I will wear the booger.
Look at him
on the contingency. On the contingency that the boys fail to make it.
Let me get this straight.
I'll tell you what, Howard.
John, unacceptable. You didn't insult me. The Jesus Twins did, and they have to wear my booger.
Here's the deal, okay? All three of us will wear the booger if they don't make a number one song.
All right, if you won't wear the booger, then it's off.
I'll make you a deal. Twins, can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, we hear you just fine.
Howard, I have enough confidence. I think that there is no group better than they. I will do this. I will get them to the top. I am a genius in my own right. I have the ability and the work habits to make these guys number one in 6 months. If 6 months from today, what is today's date anyway? May 6th, right?
Yes.
No, May 7th.
Go ahead quickly because I have to go.
May 7th, May, June, July, August, September, October. By November 7th, if they're not number one, I will come on the show and I will eat your booger. I will make love to your booger. I will eat Robin's booger and Gary's booger. But if they are among, let's see, the top 10 on the Billboard charts,
right.
I want you to publicly apologize to the Jesus Twins.
No way.
Everybody
Why would I do that? What good is that for helping them? I'm not going to apologize to anybody.
Listen, Howard.
You're insane.
Howard.
You're right. He is insane.
Get rid of him. I'm with you guys.
You make them number one. I have to apologize to them? Why would I apologize?
I want an apology on the
for us.
I'll tell you what, Twins.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah. It's
I'll tell you what.
Twins
If the two of you
John.
come back to work, okay?
Say my name the way it should be said, not twins.
Okay, if the Jesus Twins are willing to come back to work, I will have a Mercedes-Benz waiting for each of them. I will give them a $200 advance, and I'll tell you what.
A what? A what?
A $200 advance.
What is that going to do?
It's going to buy you cigarettes, you schmuck.
John, that won't even pay for my cigarettes, John.
I'll tell you what.
How
if
could
the
you
two
pay
of
them?
you
They're nothing,
don't
and
come
look
back
at how
to
bad their
work,
attitude
they're going to start smoking generics.
I don't think so. I smoke Marlboro Lights, period.
No. If the two of you don't go back to work, you're going to be on the street begging for generics.
You said you have musicians who recorded all the music. Who do you
I
wrote
do.
the goddamn songs, John?
I can't release that over the air, but I've got it all set up.
Who do you think wrote the songs, John? The Jesus Twins wrote the songs.
Well, who do you think paid for the songs to be produced, schmucks?
Let's face it, you're retard out of work on welfare without the Jesus Twins.
Oh, really?
Although you may have given us a lot of money and you paid for our living expenses over the last 5 years,
I finished my high
without
school
us, you have
class
nothing.
valedictorian, okay? I was an exceptional college student. I was a collegiate debater.
There he goes promoting himself again.
I don't need the two of you. I'm doing it because I believe in your music. It's not about the money. You guys constantly say, "Show me the money."
All right, okay, all right. Listen, I can listen to this all day. You know.
They're fascinating.
If you believe in the music,
But they're only fascinating when the three of them are together.
Right.
if you believe in the music, get us in the studio, get my car fixed up.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll do this. I'm willing to meet with you guys tonight.
I don't think so.
I'll tell you what.
John, talk.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you guys a deal. All right. $1,000 a day. That's $5,000 a week. That's
That's $7,000 a week.
All right. How about $6,250 if you stop drinking? I'll tell you what. If you guys promise me not to drink, if you promise to cut down on the cigarettes, if you promise to cut down on the marijuana, then I might consider the idea of thinking of.
No, the marijuana adds to the music. There's nothing wrong with marijuana.
All right, I'll tell you what. All right, I'll agree to the marijuana. I'll agree to the cigarettes, but you got to cut down on the alcohol, guys.
And what's the deal?
Sure.
$1,000 a day?
Killing your liver. It's going to kill your performance, and I don't want to see you guys become another Kurt Cobain. Okay, I'm sorry.
John, the point is, you have no group. You've invested all this money.
Oh, really?
You have nothing without us. You're an out-of-work manager without us.
All right, I'm going to tell you one thing. I can make money, but I will acquiesce on one level. I think you guys are the best. There's no group out there that is better than the.
We already know that. We already know that, John.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you guys a deal.
Show me the money.
How serious are you about
Jerry Maguire says, "Show me the money."
Show you the money. What if I show you the exit? Cuba Gooding. Well, listen. I mean, the way you guys are acting, I should send you both to Cuba
I wish I could
with
live
your
with
face
that.
busted
I
up.
could have this every day.
I swear to God, you guys are such idiots. I swear to God. If you promise not to drink and you promise to get in the studio and do your jobs, I guarantee you I'll show you the money, I'll show you the cars, I'll show you the women, and I'll show you a platinum.
Wait, John.
We've been together
platinum gold.
Creativity? John, what about the creativity aspect? I want full control of the musical creativity. I will not.
If you guys let me do your job, if you let me do my job, I'll let you guys do your job.
I will not sign with any label who will not grant the Jesus Twins complete musical creativity.
All right, I'll tell you what.
John, don't stroke me. I'm not
do
stupid.
this.
I know your whole modus operandi.
Here's the
you
deal.
think you could stroke me on the Stern Show. It's not going to happen. I want something in writing. I want the money in writing, and then we'll consider it.
7:17 Eastern Time. I'll tell you what. I got to fly out. Robin, Howard, listen, I want to thank you both for letting me come on the show today.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the only publicity
I got to
get
fly out
without
to Chicago this morning, and I've got to meet with a few people. Then I got to go to Detroit tonight.
People are actually going to meet with you.
Okay, I have an important meeting tomorrow in Detroit. I will get together with my people. I'll tell you what, guys, you guys got it. You want creativity, you got it. But you let me do my job. You shut.
All right, why don't you guys go work this out?
Looks like they're going to get back together.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting back together.
Hey, John.
I'll tell you what, if you stop the alcohol, I'm again your manager.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. These meetings that you have tonight, who are they? What are they pertaining to? The Jesus Twins, I bet. But I bet they don't know that you've been fired April 24th.
Well, actually, it was April 4th.
Whatever it is.
It was April 4th that I got fired.
All right.
But anyway.
All right, why don't you guys go work this out?
Howard, I'll tell you what.
Hey,
guys,
John.
I'll make you a deal. If you promise not to drink, I'll accept my position back. What do you guys have to say?
You get us back on the Stern Show as regular guests, then we'll consider it.
All right.
You make a deal with Howard.
What do the boys have to do to get back in the show?
Wear my booger.
We'll get back on the show with open arms, or forget about it.
So wait a second. Beside the booger, forget the booger. I mean, let's get away from the sandbox, the third grade stuff.
All right, listen, I gotta go. You guys go work out your deal.
Has nothing to do with
It has nothing to do with us. What?
All right, Howard.
Deal with John right now.
No, I'm not dealing with that. Don't tell me.
got you back on the show.
Don't
so
tell me.
You ought to take him back.
Yeah, don't tell me who to deal with.
All right,
Howard, first of all, I think you're a genius in your own right.
In the history of music, and if
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
I could listen to that. I could listen to that all day, but what can I tell you?
I love that.
Yeah, I love that. What can I say? We have so many bigger issues to tackle. I cannot sit there with that.
Issues of consequence.
Exactly. Listen to these words. We'll be right back.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment.